ponoć. Popisuj se, a ne gledaj, po dvaje. Etki se za njega. Magoni su u kurac.
Told you to fuck off.
Ooh, so angry. So angry.
Ti moji si. Ovo je. Ušlo je smešno u pisu vatre.
Napravio alt account. Scan account all of
Release the fucking virus. Whatever you guys planned against me, go. Or I'm dead. I'm not going to put it down, no matter what you guys tell me. I'm in control of it.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver me timbers. Shut up, man.
Y'all never wanted to help me in the first place. All what you guys do is betray me.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
AFP, get the fuck up!
Okay, real quick here. Let me make a group chat for those who wanted to join in, because I know they want to join in real quick too, because I know they have their own 2 cents to say. Real hammer. And yes, I did use cops, Flutterio, and I have no shame of doing that, and I will happily do it again. Oh, who has joined? Oh, hello, Caroline Cat. Hello, Flamehammer. All we need to wait is for the cinnamon roll to join in. And oh boy,
Hey.
hello. So class, as the title of the video says, we're going to be talking about Hero Brian's side of the story, quote unquote, which Cosmic has taken the liberty of talking, you know, had his take on this situation, because it was both, you know, mostly involved with Cosmic and Flamehammer. But yes, my name was mentioned, which we will look into that statement later on, class. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm waking up and I'm a little bit under the weather, so, and it's not COVID, thank God. Hello,
Yeah.
hello,
You feel better
Moonstone.
though.
Yeah, hello, Moonstone. Hello, Mr. Alex, and hello, Meta818. Welcome. So, unfortunately, I would share this on my Twitter, but unfortunately, my Twitter is still locked for another hour, which we will talk about a little certain issue about that pretty soon, which there's some pretty interesting shit that Hero Brian has said in this statement, which I know Flutterio wants to have her 2 cents to debunk this shit. I want to have my fun, and I know Caroline and Flamehammer would love to do their own same, you know, the same thing. But let's get to the main issue here. So, Hero Brian has posted his full side of the story on Imgur, which, let's just read it out loud. And actually, before we do that, let me just go into my YouTube library, because I know for a fact I'm going to clarify a few things too. The last time I talked about Dark Hero Brian was in regards of... God damn it, what was the main stream about that? I know I did a stream about him the last time, but then I stopped talking about him, because I just didn't want to engage with the guy on my YouTube channel. But, however, he has a habit of stalking people. But, you know what, I'll show the library pretty soon to make the library stop, you know, doing that. But here we go. I want to, real quick, in chats, and as well for those in the Discord group, actually, can anybody see the statement real fast?
Oh my god.
Hello,
Flutteria.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Cinnamon Roll. So real quick to everybody in the chats, can you all see the statement real quick? Oh yes, you can. There we go. It just takes a while for it to load. But anyways, so Herobrine has said this, and I quote, and I hope you guys could read that. I want to explain my side of the story of what happened with me when Cosmic and his friends were going after me. So, basically he's trying. No, wait a minute. Yeah. He's basically gonna say this. My name is Dark Herobrine 99 Sparcake. I'm one of Cosmic's victims of harassment, stalking, raiding, leaking IP addresses, and etc. Okay, so Flutterio, I know you want to debunk these these three accusations. So you have the floor here, Cinnamon Roll.
Okay, first of all, harassment. Considering that Dark has harassed lots of people before, he has no need to talk. So that you get 0 for that one because you harass people yourself. Stalking, you stalked the Inverted Shadow, you stalked me, you stalked Ben Marza, you've stalked quite a few people.
Thank you,
So
Cinnamon Roll. Can I?
So again, that's 2. That's
So,
2.
let me
And I'm going to continue.
Go ahead and continue, because I'm actually gonna confirm that yes, Herobrine, you stalk me on my Twitter, you little cunt, and I could prove it to you.
Now
He does the same thing to me. So.
Exactly. This is not anything new. Every single thing that Doc says right here, he has done himself. Again, hypocritical. Next is the raiding. Like you raided people's Discord servers, like you raided people's streams. Have you not done that yourself? So,
You have a habit of
yeah.
raiding streams that doesn't concern you. Like how you invaded Lyle Convoy's stream just to tell Carline Cat that you... Which, I will show the evidence... Actually, I can show that right now. So, give me a second, class. Because I took the liberty of saving the screenshots. So, I want to clarify. Go ahead.
I was going to explain.
No, go ahead, Carline.
So basically, I went into Lyle Convoy's stream, and Marco was in there with his night look. I didn't mean to say clock. Night look 125 account. And he legit was just personally going after me for no apparent reason. So, which was kind of idiotic in a sense. Since I was trying to enjoy Lyle's stream.
Oh no, Lyle streams 2 of it. I think he did 2 yesterday. It was fucking hilarious. I was dying of laughter while I was out and about, and my parents were asking, "Who is this Lyle Convoy person?" And I was like, a very, very good individual that can make people whine and complain like little bitches. It's funny. I know I saved him in one of the folders here. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Found it.
Also, I do actually want to point out that there was no screenshots provided in this document. So everything that you can take, everybody, you can take with either a pinch of salt or the tiniest grain of sand between a camel's toe.
Hey, now let me exit this.
I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, let me exit this out real quick because I do not want my computer to be slow for the stream because but I think it's because there's too many things open at once. That's why. Just give it a few minutes for it. Up there we go. So, Nightluck125, and this is indeed Marco's account because he has a habit of typing this very easily. He says to Carly Cat, "I'm suing you." Then the next one, he says, leaking my address, which apparently he's threatening to sue Caroline Cat for leaking his address, which it was already confirmed it was Flamehammer, even Cosmic said it was Flamehammer. And Flamehammer, are you paying attention? Because I'm sorry for what I'm about to say.
Yep, I am now.
Okay, for what I'm about to say, I apologize, but I have to say this because I do not condone this crap. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, dude. Like, that is something I don't condone, and I will clarify this in chats. I don't condone that shit. But I understand where you were going at with that, but just don't do that again, man. Just don't do that again. But it was confirmed it was Flamehammer. So Hero Brian. So Marco, shut the fuck up of saying people leaking your pictures when it was Flame Hammer.
So I'm gonna. Though again, I'm kind of gonna say though, Ben, he does link his Facebook account, and that actually shows his home city. So
the devil's advocate, yes, I do agree with Florio. That's a devil's advocate at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's also Marco's problem too. Which, yes, Florio, what she stated was correct. Because Marco has a habit of showing where he lives in his Facebook account. Which, here's the thing, Marco. Once you make this shit public, like say where you live, which we will discuss that part later on, class. But let's just say you're a condescending hypocrite. But let's continue reading on. And this here is my entire side of the story of what went down with me. I do have evidence to show and proof of their doings. You have not provided screenshots or links of videos to confirm your statement. So this is where his statement, his side of the story, decided to go downhill from here. So 2020.
I'm just going to stop you just there, Ben, because, again, as I've just stated, when you don't provide screenshots, when you don't provide any information that furthers this, anybody who's reading this image could only take it with a pinch of salt. When you don't provide screenshots and you don't provide messages and anything else, everybody can just take this at face value and go, But people who look at it will go, well, where's the evidence? And again, I'm going to just say, if somebody presented me this document and said, hey, yeah, this people have been stalking, I would ask, where's the screenshots? Where's the screen grabs? Whatever people call them. Because they are not present. They are not there.
Exactly. So here we go. 2020, the year when I stopped fighting with Inverted Shadow. Then right after we stopped fighting, like a few months after, people started going after me yet again, and someone by the name Spanish Giovanni wanted to interview me when it comes to my fight with Shadow and his friends. I did agree to do an interview. During the interview, they drove me crazy and insane, and it's very end of the Monday Night Madness episode 2, so then during that time, my family got involved, and they told me to cut ties with Rebel, aka Spanish Giovanni, and the rest of them. Then people like Splatty Boy, a legit pedophile who got exposed by Maxwell Plays Roblox, and his friend Stephen Brent, a legitimate pedophile supporter, kept going after me as in stalking my social media, stalking my Twitter, and I have both of them blocked, etc., etc. Go ahead, Flutter.
Okay,
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I stopped fighting the Inverted Shadow. You haven't. You are still fighting with the Inverted Shadow to this day. So again, no pois for that. And stopped fighting like months after. Again, no pois statement, because in the Inverted Shadow,
guys, goes in the chats. Marco's in the chats.
let Marco sit and run his mouth. Also, Ben, did you actually include that? This is free to use. Copyright disclaimer, Marco. You can't flag it. Ben.
And
I think Ben just died.
not again.
Okay, I'll claim his body. I claim his body for science. I may use his griffin wings as chicken wings. Also, as I was saying, again, Creative Commons attribution license, Marco. Therefore, you cannot claim anything against this video. You can cry, you can bitch, but you can't take the video down for copyright or anything else.
Oh, so
Marco's
is that in the chat? Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he is. He
Marco,
says,
hang on, Marco,
leave this in the past, and then 1218 gave me permission to use his models.
But did you read the rules? And even I specifically remember Cosmic pointing something out about the conditions that Inverted Shadow said.
I'm going to point this out, Ben, that he only gave permission for the older models, not the new, but somebody leaked the ones to Marco. Therefore, the only thing Inverted Shadow could do was to give everybody the right to use them. And that, everybody, is Marco's fault. So anybody there, Marco, your fault. But I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue before Ben interrupted. So,
I'm sorry. My apologies, but
and
continue.
people started going after me yet again. Well, that can't be because you made bad choices. And also, Rebel wanted to interview you, and so did a lot of other people. A fight with Shadow and his friends. The thing is, though, you've been fighting, you've been arguing, you've been trying to dox the inverted shadow. You are not innocent in any of this. So, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, that's all I'm going to say. Also, I did agree to an interview. Yeah, you went there kicking, fighting, screaming, and crying like a baby.
Oh, like a
Drove
little
me
cunt?
crazy.
Like a little cunt that he
Drove me
is?
crazy and insane. Just for reference, Marco, you were sanctioned in a mental health hospital. Does that make me feel like you are sane? No, no, it doesn't. Also, during that time, my family got involved and told me to cut ties with them. Marco, Marco, honey, darling, sweetheart, it doesn't take your mother to actually tell you how to, fight your battles on the internet.
Hang on.
I'm sorry.
Flaterio, I wanna...
Stop getting your mummy, your daddy, whoever you try and get into involved, and stop getting kids involved.
Hang on, let me say something
I'm
real
just
quick.
gonna warn you.
Flaterio, can I say something real quick? Marco, and I know you're listening in the chat, you little bitch, so shut the fuck up and saying that you're innocent because you're not. There is proof of you harassing Inverted Shadow, being a fucking thief, and we are gonna address about your little fucking asinine side of the story, pasting yourself as a victim, which you're clearly not, motherfucker. And guess what? I took the liberty of screenshotting of you victim blaming too, which we will get into that pretty soon, you little cunt. And what Flaterio says, it's kind of sad that a fucking grown-ass man is asking his mommy to fight his own battles. You're such a fucking little cunt, Marco. Apple doesn't fall from the tree because your mother's a cunt too. Because that's why you reported my Twitter. Because I stated the facts, and you just got a little upsetty spaghetti because I told you you're a cunt, your mother's a cunt. Which I'm actually gonna provide the screenshot real fast, class, because I took the liberty of saving that. So yes, class, we're gonna talk about this.
Oh, I got some
because,
screenshots from Zombie Mohawk. I'll send them in here.
yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna say something as well when they talk about Splatty Boy. Again, Splatty may have done. Is it me correct, or did Splatty show a not safe for work accidentally or something? I'm not quite sure with that one.
I do not know about that information because I was in the dark on that situation because I don't know what the fuck Mark was on about me getting involved with Swag. I'm not involved with that shit.
Bryant. Also, the thing with Stephen Bryant. Oh, you're calling them a pedophile supporter. Then what's your dear little friend Sarah?
What about your friend
Sarah. And Alexandra. Is her name Alexandra? You know, the person who you drove to wanted to commit suicide.
Oh, the toaster bath?
Come on. Yes. Again, Marco, all these things that you have claimed straight on there, you have done to other people.
Aww.
This is you just projecting. This is you projecting onto people again. So, just by the way, Marco, you can cry. You can pity yourself. You can wish you weren't born. You can say people drove me crazy and insane. Well, I'm not the one who was sanctioned under mental health.
Ooh.
Take that, you little bitch.
That's true. And here's the thing, Marco. I don't give a shit. Your mother failed to raise you. And clearly your mother is a fucking lunatic of a cunt because Apple doesn't fall from the tree because you're acting like a Looney Tune just like your fucking mother was in the Monday Night Madness. Which, it was fucking hilarious. Which I took the liberty of using that audio for the beginning of the stream. And here you go, class. Here's the tweet I was talking about. So, Marco being upsetty spaghetti, and I know this is Marco because this is one of his accounts, he stated, and quote, "You know, Hero Brian, I saw Spanish Giovanni's Monday Night Madness, and the way your mommy came and called and screamed like a lunatic cunt, I could see where you get the cunt attitude from. You know the saying, the apple doesn't fall from the tree? You seem upsetty spaghetti over that.
Hi, Golden.
Hello. Oh, wow, 15 views already, Jesus. But now let's get back
Also,
to the
hi, Endo. Sorry,
Sup,
Also, hi,
Ender.
Endo. How you doing? Have you
Ender,
reviewed that yet?
Ender, my man, hello.
Endo, have you reviewed what I told you to review because it was really good? Please tell me.
Oh god.
Also, Marco, I don't think he has a sister, and he doesn't have a sister, and I mean, we hope not.
Oh god,
We
no.
hope not.
Hang on, let's read this. November 2nd.
Nightshade! Hi, Nightshade!
Oh god.
Hi!
Hello, Nightshade.
Sorry, is
Anyways,
everyone's here?
so let's read
Also,
the dialogue.
Nightshade.
Nightshade's here too.
Yep.
Never
Okay.
mind, he's the sister too.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna read this real quick. November 2nd, 2021. This marks the day where Lord Ben Mazza. Oh shit. November 2nd, 2021. This marks the day where Lord Ben Mazza, Rebel, Cosmic, and the rest were starting to go after me. All because I've been trying to expose a legitimate pedophile by the name Tyler Wilson or Ty Wilson. Cody Brockles.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
I'm just going to stop here because the thing is, Ben, we had Marco on stream in 2020.
Yes.
This was when we tried to talk to him, but this was before the pedophilia. So Marco was doing questionable things way before.
Yes.
Way before. It's funny how he only remembers that of 2020, doesn't remember anything else.
Makes you think.
Makes you think. Yes, do you realise every single bit of information that would incriminate him, he leaves out. It's everybody's attacked me, everybody hates me. Again,
Yeah, and didn't
you did this, bitch.
And not to mention the fact he also threatened Gildadash, because Gildadash doesn't believe them of them going to the cops, allegedly, and threatening to have them arrested, which, that's kind of a fucking dick move to do, but let's continue on. Cody Brockles, which is, mind you, Cody is the minor that Pedobrine let see the NSW in a group chat and dragged him into a group chat when Cody himself even confirmed that he is not a pedophile hunter and doesn't want to have anything to do with pedophilia. Cody Brockles is a pedo hunter, though, meaning at his age he shouldn't pedo hunt because it's a... Then why did you drag him in there?
Number one, Cody never actually said that they were a pedophile hunter. This was something that I think Cody would be able to confirm. I think there are screenshots out that confirm Cody never stated that they hunted pedophiles. Again, Marco, Cody never stated this, and it's been confirmed from Cody that they never did. You was the one who sent the images knowingly. You knew Cody was in there. Again, they weren't a pedophile hunter. They never stated they was. And no, they know that they can't be a pedophile hunter because, again, they were underage.
And it's also dangerous and careless. It's careless, negligent, and not to mention dangerous for the minor. Like, you're fucking stupid. May I continue real fast, or do you have something to say, class? I sound like a teacher, for God's sake. Oh my god.
You ain't my teacher, bitch.
I'm sorry. Anyways.
You're not my teacher. You're my teacher. Oh, yes. Yes, you're not my teacher, so just do it. If you are my teacher, does that mean I can have an A+?
I mean, I could do that. Anyways.
Yes, please.
Everything you said, I give you an A+. Anyways. Then I was confronted by cosmetics friends multiple times in the call. They were not only making fun of my mental health, but they were gone to turn my own friends against. Okay, here's the thing, though. Hold on. I want to go ahead and address that real quick. He used excuses when he was confronted about allowing a minor to see pornography. I even showed videos. My video on Herobrine, the first video I've ever done of Herobrine, is where I showed evidence of him sending the pornography to the group chat where the minor was in, him acknowledging the minor's age, and when he knew his ass was grass, he threw crocodile tears saying that my so-called career is fucking ruined now, because people are gonna make Flutter Rio, Ben Mazza, which is me, and Cosmic and a few others to see the information that he stupidly did himself. So, he was using mental health as an excuse and tried to use it as a crutch for his criminal actions. And no, The friends turning against you comment? No. It's just people with moral compasses of cutting ties with you, motherfucker. And because of your attitude. That's a you problem. You stupid
Also-
little motherless fuck.
Also, his age was actually 18.
No, it was 17. 17, you
Cody
dumbass.
was 17. Cody was 17. He wasn't 18 at the time. So I'm afraid to say you can't. You can't turn around and say that, since Cody confirmed that he was indeed 17, a minor. Cody may, I will say, may have turned 18 this year, but you sent him the images when they were 17. So again, nil quoi.
Yeah, Fortune Teller was saying, and quote, wait, these area about images were actual kids harmed by Oh my god. If there's SGWs here trying to defend Marco in this chat, please leave. Anyways. Cody, how evidence required of Cody's hiding things from us. Evidence required, and the minor was 17. There were screenshots of you stating he was 17, so don't even try that bullshit. He left out to make you all think he was he was a minor.
I just also I'm going to go back to my making fun of my mental health. Marco, I hate to tell you this, but you made fun of Ben's mental health.
Yeah, you made fun of my depression. No, hold on. You made fun of my
and
depression.
That is a mental health. That is a condition that affects your mental health. For some reason, again, it seems to be this thing with Marco where Marco can do it, but nobody else can. Also, I'm gonna turn my friends against me. Again, your friends turned against you when they found out exactly what you were like. They didn't turn around on you for just 1 second. They were like, oh yeah, this is how it is. This is the information. A lot of people have turned away from Marco because they know the information has come out. Exactly. So, again, and also, Marco, pinch of salt right in here, just everything in here. I want to say, I'm gonna say as well with just a minute, Ben. I'm going to say as well, if Cody was lying about his age, why didn't you provide it?
Exactly. Where's the proof? Why haven't you done that? Hold on. Exactly. Why haven't you done that when you were dragged into calls? Why haven't you provided proof to Cosmic and myself and Spanish Giovanni that Cody was lying about his age? Why didn't you provide that? Oh, wait, there isn't any. And I love the fact that you're saying right now in the chat, hold on. I love the fact that you're saying in the chat minors will lie about stuff because they're fucking kids. Kids that don't know better. You are the adult, though. You should know better. So I'm tired of you saying, oh, you're once again blaming the minors again. And I will not tolerate that shit, Marco. You really are a cunt. Your mother has failed you, and your dad should have fucking dragged your mother aside and saying, I am so sorry that I've wasted my seed onto you. You should have swallowed. Or better yet, and I apologize for being such a dick here, you should have been aborted. Facts. Continue.
The thing is, I'm also going to point out here, this is something that Marco likes to do. Marco likes to, whenever he gets in trouble, he likes to make up stories, which, again, to be a good liar, you have to remember your lies. And Marco doesn't remember his lies, so he makes new ones up each time. It's a very running role with Marco all the time. It's just something, again, everything that Marco says about his family, about where he lives, about what's going on in his life, take it with a big teeming heap of salt.
Yeah.
Because what he says may not necessarily be true, or it may be exaggerated. It's the same.
Go ahead.
The same situation as when he lied to minors, because he's lied to minors before, and when the minors have found out, he's lied to them again. And this is again a cycle that repeats, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But continue.
Okay, so now I love the fact that here Brian say that I'm faking my depression, but yet you're the one that faked depression, fake trying to slit your throat open, trying to threaten your so-called friends to send a virus to Cosmic. Hmm. Seems to me you're full of shit. So let me continue reading on. So I was on November 2nd, was I?
No, no, you still where
Oh
Cody
yes,
Buckles
yes,
is. You
yes.
went to Zombie.
I got it. Zombie Mohawk 1 was a close friend that I care about the most, while Flamehammer, I realized that there was something wrong with him, and I even had a suspicion about it, which around after these attacks, Zombie Hawk 01 and Flamehammer did join Cosmic and his friends, November 2nd, 2021. This is where Cosmic did an entire stream against me to point where the Inverted Shadow himself did join Cosmic's stream and did try to attack me. As soon as I saw Shadow's name on Cosmic Stream on that specific day, my priorities instantly changed to here I started calling Shadow out for joining with Cosmic. I wanted to explain to him my side of the story, but Cosmic said I never had any privileges to talk to him about it, meaning they were not letting me and accept. Because Inverted Shadow even told you clearly.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
stop.
hold on.
Stop.
Inverted Shadow
Stop.
said himself he has nothing to do with you. He doesn't even want to talk to you. Go ahead, Flutterio.
All I want, I'm just going to turn around and say the Inverted Shadow joined because they literally was like, yeah, he has done this. He has said that. And yes, everywhere that the Inverted Shadow goes, you seem to follow. Are you gay for him or something? Are you gay? Is that the problem? You just want to be gay? Just be gay, my dude.
Hold on.
I'm going to turn around. Also, I'm going to turn around and say it is my side of the story, but nobody would let you. You don't let other people turn around and say anything either. You will stop people from explaining their side because that's what you do. You always do that. Again, projection. Again.
I want to go ahead and address Mr. Fortune Teller. Yes, I took the liberty of doing the screenshots. Definition of pedophile doesn't fit in with. Yes, it does fit with images. If a grown-ass man sends obscene material to someone under the age of 18 is against federal law, and it is considered predatory behavior. So I would not tolerate pedophile enablers or people trying to justify grown-ass adults allowing kids seeing pornography. So with that being said, Mr. Fortune Teller, piss the fuck off and don't ever come to my channel again. Get fucked. And yes, I did block that piece of shit enabler, and I will not tolerate that crap. And yes, I screenshotted them, trying to justify a grown-ass adults letting kids see porn. Saying that it's... Go ahead.
Also, the definition of pedophilia, I'm going to say that does actually fall under that definition because sending any kind of obscene material, it's classed as obscene material to a minor when you're an adult is a big no-no. It's classed as obscene material. So yes, that is the definition of a pedophile. It is. That is pedophilia because you knowingly did it. Mm-hmm. That is the literal definition.
Hold up. So Dark Herobrine doesn't like it. Is claiming that we're sending them death threats. There's somebody literally in the chat, literally making a death threat. That's defending Marco.
Wait, you mean Fortune Teller?
No, it's Demon Time.
Demon Time? Are they removed? Because I will not tolerate any death threats in my chat. I will not tolerate somebody wishing death threats on my colleagues or my... You know what? I don't care if somebody wishes death threat on me, but if you wish death threats on my colleagues and such, nah. Or anybody in the chats here, no, I will not tolerate that. So, to all my moderators in the chat, take the liberty of finding that individual and have them removed. Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. November 21st of 2021. This is where Go ahead.
I'm just going to turn around and say, it's strange that there's this big, long gap that Marco doesn't include. I'm pretty sure that there were some events in between this, but Marco conveniently has forgotten because these are the only times. It seems that Marco only talked about live streams. Literally, it's live streams with Marco. It's not any other time. It's nothing. It's not any other time at all. He just takes live streams because he doesn't remember. It's funny because I literally looked at those and I'm like, oh, that's a long gap. And then I realized he's only including live streams. It's just he doesn't remember.
So
Because
here's
he
the
doesn't know how to screenshot
exactly, but
at
now,
all.
and now this is the part where he mentions yours truly, class. November 21st, 2021. This is where Lord Ben Maza, that's me, aka one of Cosmic's friends, did another stream against me, to where Lord Ben Maza himself used my own real life face without any of my permission, which is against YouTube's terms of service.
Now,
Hold on, Flutterwheel, hold on. I'm
now
taking the no, Flutterwheel, hold on. I'm gonna take the floor on this. Marco, you're fucking stupid. Here's the thing though, motherfucker. Once you post your face in any social media, whether it's YouTube, Dailymation, DeviantArt, Facebook, whatever the fuck you use, the term private is fucking negated. And my stream about you that I used your real life face fall under fair use guidelines. And I love the fact that you falsified a copyright claim against me because you were upsetting spaghetti because people were using your images to make memes out of your dumbass. You just don't want the heat on you, and you're trying to silence people, and you even filed a copyright strike to silence me for stating truth. That's the only reason why you filed a copyright strike against me, is because you were upset that I was being a douchebag to you. I don't give a fuck. I hope I make you cringe. You are a stupid little cunt, and I don't care. I'll use your face in any social media I can. I'll make memes out of your fucking twig boy ass. Continue, Flutterio. I'll let you speak.
now, I'm going to just add a bit on to what Ben said, because obviously Marco has made his face available to the public on the regular, specifically his Facebook. And again, he does this with his other social media, so everything is linked in. Doc, you cannot claim that people are doxing you when you have on your Facebook your own face, the city where you live, and your family members. Just let that sink in, that Facebook is a very public platform, just like Twitter, just like YouTube, very public. Like DeviantArt, again, DeviantArt, very public. You put your name anywhere, your face anywhere, people are gonna find it. And you seem to leave a paper trail every single time. Like, for example, when you try to complain, when you try to go on Skype, when you try to go on Hangouts, again, you leave paper trails. What do you not understand about keeping things to yourself? You're a chronic oversharer, just like Chris Chan.
Jesus Christ, don't give Pedobrine that satisfaction, Flutterio. Come on, let's not give him that. But let me continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, put it this way, and he's not actually Sonichu hasn't come in his dreams yet. Sonichu hasn't come with the dimensional merge for him, so we're good.
Yeah. So if I may finish up real quick. Then he started doing another stream. This is where he said I falsely striked him because it was my face when my face itself is private. Again, once you post your shit publicly, even your face and where you live, the term privacy is fucking negated.
Oh.
So
Also,
shut the
Ben,
fuck up
I'm
on
just
that.
gonna. Also, Ben, I'm just gonna quickly point out that he posted his face in his YouTube. Is it comments? Not comments. What is it? What is it called? There's a section. What is it? What do they call it? What's the section, Ben?
What's going on? Can you repeat that? Because I'm reading the chats real quick.
He put it in his community part of his YouTube channel. He put
yes,
his face
he did.
in the
Yeah,
community.
actually, he did. That's a him problem. That's another thing Marco did. And yes, I will confirm that. And yes, I got the image from Marco's community tab. So that's a you problem, Marco.
So therefore, Marco, this was not private. You posted it in your community section. You posted it there. Therefore, it wouldn't be private. So the copyright strike, if Ben, I can't remember if Ben appealed it or not, but that would strike as false, and you can get your channel removed if
I
you
chose
do
not
that.
to. I would have done so, and I even I want to go ahead and address that. Yes, I would have appealed to that and said YouTube, no, this video falls under fair use guidelines, and he posted it publicly on his own channel in his own community tab. I would have taken the liberty of providing the link of the community tab. So here's the thing, Marco. If I wanted to, I would have done so. But I kept it so that way I could show people how much of a fucking coward that you're willing to silence people for speaking about how much of a toxic, manipulative, lying, thieving, predator, scumbag, motherless fucking cunt that you fucking are. And if we were not in a civilized age, and yes, I'm gonna address this publicly in stream, and yes, I wholeheartedly mean this. If we were not in a civilized age, if we were not in a civilized culture, I hope you were crucified in the most painful way possible. And if that's not enough, I hope you were flayed alive.
Oh.
And yes, if you don't know the term flaying, Google it. It is a terrible method of execution. And I wish that on a scumbag like Marco. Get fucked, you little cunt.
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh.
People like Marco, I don't care. I tried to be nice with Marco. I even tried to, be a I tried to, be the better person than him. But he just keeps running his fucking mouth and being all that other stupid shit that he's doing. I don't give a damn. He wants to be Upsetty Spaghetti? I will make you cry. And I hope you cry. And again, before you start twisting my words knowing you, Marco, I said if we were not in a civilized age. But since we are in a civilized age, I hope you rot in jail. And you better not drop the bar of soap in prison, buddy. Because here's a hint. That's the advice they'll tell you. Don't drop the bar of soap in prison. Or pray to God they don't know where you're in prison for. Just pray to God they don't find out.
Oh,
Just saying.
But literally, all I'm going to turn around and say, like, to that section, again, the thing is, Marco, because this would technically be classed as a false copyright, your channel could get terminated for false copywriting. That means anything you posted will be gone. You can't bring a channel back if YouTube pulls your channel down.
Oh, and he's changing his name again. From someone who believes in God who says this to a Really? You're trying to shove religion down people's faces, Marco? Are you that fucking stupid?
Haha, joke's on you. I'm agnostic.
Jesus Christ. This dude is very desperate. Like, you know what? Class, let's just laugh at the dum-dum, let him run his mouth while I continue to read his so-called side of the story. But let me take care of something real quick, and I'll be right back. So, I'll let you guys speak about the part of him talking, falsifying copyright claims on my channel, because I know you guys want to talk your side, and I'll be back shortly.
Alright.
Also, with the derpy person, I'm going to address this. They said, oh, Ben, censoring people that challenge your takes is a reasonable way to make you look a snowflake. First of all, derpy, darling, sweetheart, angel. This is not censoring people. That is what Marco does. That is what Marco does. And also wishing death upon people. Marco wished death upon me, I believe, at one point. They wished rape upon me. So does that mean that they are just as bad? Does that mean they're bad? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Just a little bit spicy take there, but
Funny how he keeps trying to change his name to make it look like he's Sunset Watcher.
Also, Combat Python 21. So I've been talking to Marco. I don't know the full story.
Also,
To be
let me
honest-
just,
To be honest, Combat Python, you really should that we do have some videos on both Cosmic's channel and Ben's channel.
Yeah.
I suggest that you actually take a look at them because, again, ongoing problem. Also, Spanish Giovanni said that's the end and no more making videos against me. Again, Marco, if bear in mind, again, Rebel can make any videos on you he wants. He can do that. Anybody, just like you said, I'm not going to talk about anybody anymore. What do we find you doing? Opening your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Also, all liars all lie. Yes, people do lie, but again, you're not an innocent little fruit basket. You have lied. You even sent Diane to spy on me. Again, I don't know who sent Diane to spy on you, but like I said, it wasn't me. And to be
It
honest,
wasn't
I
any
don't.
of us, so
Yeah,
I,
Diane was just acting on their own. At least to my understanding, Diane was acting on their own because
yeah.
they wanted to talk to Marco about something that a lie that he was saying, which
Yeah.
which
also,
yeah,
Christina.
it'll probably be
And
read
there's the
later
Google
on
Drive on
stream.
that too. So
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
I'm
also
back. Hold on.
Christina Korea. Also, Christina Korea. Marco threatened people to get COVID. Remember? Yes, Marco did. Bear in mind that Marco did it when it was still the beginning of the pandemic, which in some cases would be classed as an act of
Terrorism.
terrorism.
Exactly. And here's the thing. And I want to go ahead and address about this. Spanish Giovanni said this. This is yes, it's the end for him. That Spanish Giovanni's not gonna talk about you, not to anybody else. He's in no control of anybody else. He's not in control over
Also,
Cosmic. He's not in control over me. Me and Cosmic are grown as adults. The way that
Also,
go ahead.
I'm just gonna address Combat Python. I haven't been told both sides. Well, Combat Python, we definitely have videos that we can link and give you if you want to talk to us on Discord. I'm pretty sure Ben would like to provide the tag. Because also, Marco, stop them, dude. Stop them. Report them. Do whatever. Again, Marco, they don't have your side or our side. They can't just turn against it and say, "Well, sorry, but this is not my side." So
Oh,
shut up.
yeah. Hang on.
Shut
Let me
your
read this to
fat
Twilight.
mouth out.
Yep, let me read to Twilight. Wow, I have to switch accounts because I was put on timeout. Michael will wish you death and rape upon you is horrible and worse. Two wrongs don't make a. Like I said, I don't care. I wish death on a scumbag like Marco. People
yeah.
like him don't deserve life. I don't care. And yes, you all should know
Also,
I'm an asshole and a dick. Deal with it. Deal with it.
Also,
yeah.
I'm just gonna point out, Twilight. I never wish death on Marco, because honestly, that would just, wouldn't really work. The only thing I actually ask for Marco is if he seeks mental help, which would be extremely reasonable because Marco seems to struggle with his mental health. But obviously, wishing death and rape on someone is not somebody who's mentally sound. That's
No,
not someone who's mentally sound. That's someone who needs psychological evaluation. It shouldn't happen.
exactly.
It really shouldn't.
Yep. Okay, Twilight, I do not know what you're on about saying that I put you on timeout. I only put timeouts on people that try to defend Marco's behavior in the chats. It's not only laughable, but I just put on timeout if they try to harass my people in the chats, which I have zero tolerance over. But like I said earlier, I don't care. If Marco gets upset, he's spaghetti. And oh, by the way, Marco, before I continue on with this so-called side of the story of yours, which is fucking bullshit and asinine, before you think I'm reporting this YouTube video, good luck with that. But go ahead.
Again, this is fair use.
Mm-hmm.
Again, fair use, which means, Marco, that even if you did, it would fall under free use.
Hold on.
It really wouldn't work.
Yeah, hold on.
So,
Super
just
Disney
be quiet.
Sorry. Super Disney fan keeps on repeating this question, and I'm going to repeat this again. And I will put you on timeout, Super Disney fan, if you ask this one more time. That stream about the thumbnail of Marco's with the clown wig, that was not done by me, but I did not archive that stream. Unfortunately, when it got copyrighted, when it got a copyright strike, I didn't archive it at time. But I will take the liberty of archiving this stream, though. So I hope that answers your question, but continue on, Flutterio.
Also, let me point.
Oh yeah, I was. No,
Start
you go
pointing
first.
real quick.
You go first, Caroline.
So also, I'm going to point this out too, Marco. You're saying that Julian has been hacking you? No. At this point, Julian has told me this straight up too. He has been just trolling you. Get the picture. He's
Yep.
not hacking, he is trolling. There's a difference.
And why the hell would any one of us would want to harass you? Like, we have better shit to do.
To be honest,
I actually got a life outside the internet, like you, that wants to fuck around with fucking CGI ponies and trying to make yourself like the ruler of elements of insanity or whatever the fuck you want to call that bullshittery. Like, dude, you don't have a job. You're still living with your mommy.
does Marco
Both
have
of you have jobs too, so it's like
Yep.
saying he has we have got nothing better to do. I've got my own things I can do outside of drama. You guys have your jobs.
Exactly. I
We've
have
got to do
two.
our own things outside of this too.
I'm
So
also going to address what Combat Python said. Expect Marco to speak to you.
We
Yeah.
have been getting him into calls. We've been trying to
And
get him to
also-
call. Go ahead. I'll let you
Also,
speak.
Christina Chris said, didn't Marco get violent on his brother or just think about the other fuckheads? I don't think I was aware that Marco was violent towards his brother. I don't think I
didn't know
was
he had
aware
a
of that.
brother.
Was
I didn't know he
anybody
had a
aware of
brother. Does he have a brother? I thought he didn't have any siblings. Hold on. Also, you're on Twitter. We're legitimately harassing an autistic really? Evidence required on that, Marco. You have my. You have my Discord.
Marco, just one tiny thing. I'm just going to turn around and say, Ben has autism, and you harass Ben. You're harassing an autistic person. Scumbag bitch.
Hold on. Before we continue on, class, I'm gonna take the liberty of doing something that I know Marco's gonna be freaking upsetty spaghetti over, because he has a habit of doing that to me at times. So, you say I'm harassing people, right, Marco? Yes or no?
Oh, so Bruce,
hold on.
shut up a minute, Ben. Shush, Ben. Quiet. I'm just going to say something in stream. Leave Marco alone. I have concrete proof that he is innocent. Evidence required, or else go away.
Yeah, and for those who say that Marco's innocent, guess what? You are hidden, Mr. Brutalite Sparkick. You are removed. Goodbye.
Is it true someone doxed Marco? Please, so no. Again, I don't know who doxed Marco. Again, while I don't really know who doxed Marco, but let's be honest, I'm not interested in doxing people. Doxing people isn't something that I take to partake in.
Exactly.
Again, not something I can answer. I don't partake in doxing. And honestly, Marco has tried to, by the way, send to dox Cosmic.
Yes,
Yep,
but
he also
So-
tried to. He also at one point tried to dox Inverted Shadow on his Facebook, if I remember right.
Oh yes, he did. So Marco is doing the same shit that he's accusing people.
Yeah, basically, again, whoever doxed Marco, by the way, Marco has doxed himself several times through his Facebook page and such, so...
Or when he falsely copyright strikes someone.
Hold on, I want to go and address something real quick. Marco say wait till Shadow finds out about it. Why should he care? If I remember correctly, he told you to piss off. He would tell you to piss off. Like,
Also, how dare you talk to Bruce like that? Again, wait till Shadow finds out about this. Again, Shadow does not really care. Shadow is getting on with her
and he's
life.
actually coming back from BabsCon too, so he could care less.
Yeah, why the fuck should he care? So here's the thing, Margot. So this is between.
I am going to show him this. Again, Marco, he has you blocked. Shadow has you blocked simply because they don't want to deal with it. When people don't want to deal with things, stop pushing them into things that they don't want to deal with. Stop pushing people in situations. Stop making a pain of yourself. Deal with things that you need to deal with. We all have to do this. Yes, you can say to someone who's involved in the situation, Yes, you can, but why should the inverted shadow care? Again, he's coming from BabsCon. He doesn't want to hear about you whining on the internet because somebody hurt
Yeah.
your feces. He's not going to care. He's working, he has a job, he's doing what he wants. Again, if you want to show somebody anything, don't be showing it Shadow because Shadow will not be interested. Show it
Mm-hmm.
to your mum. Show it to your mum, your grandma, your dog, your pretend girlfriend, whoever they are. I don't care at this point. Just the Averted Shadow's not going to care.
Exactly. So here's the thing, Marco. And you should blame your fucking SJW Tails Miles Power, which me and my colleagues took the liberty of dealing with. I dealt with a while ago. So they stupidly showed the DMs between her and you. And what is this I'm seeing? You're stalking my Twitter. So Herobrine got caught in the thing he said he's accusing us of doing. Here's one. Here's two. Here's
Ooh.
three.
So basically, Marco's using people to stalk as well, so that makes his friends no better than him.
Marco, you're stupid. Congratulations. You played yourself. I love this. I love it.
Also, I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot here, but it's just that I have a lot to say on these situations.
No, you're free to
Again,
go
a
to
lot of
talk.
things I want to debunk. There's a lot of things in here that I want to debunk and give opinions on. Because, right or wrong, you can give an opinion. Unlike Marco, who doesn't want anybody to have an opinion or actually look into things. In that right, Marco? You don't want anybody to look into it unless it's your side. So, if anybody wants to be sensible, they won't listen to you. They won't listen if you act like this. How literally everybody, if you want to sit down here, how Marco is acting is not somebody who is mentally stable. Just pointing that out. This is somebody who would be a hair's breadth away from being sanctioned.
So I want to continue on real quick, and fuck, I'm
Of
trying to remember
course.
where we're at.
It was
Oh, yes.
here we go.
Yes.
Go
Which
up.
force? Which from that stream, and then like in December 2021. That's where I was at. Actually, do you want to read this part from which from stream Flutter Rail? Like I could let you guys take turns.
Yep, okay. Okay, Flamehammer, aka Julian Smith. Oh, he can spell.
Oh, he can
Legit
spell.
stuff. Legit stuff to going after my family, my mother, my boss, and my brother. Again, Marco, we weren't involved in this. We weren't involved. Nobody told to go after your family. If anybody wanted to go after your dog, your cat, your auntie, your uncle, your goldfish, that's not our prerogative. Personally, I wouldn't want to speak to your family because your family hasn't really done anything to warrant me speaking to them. And frankly, there is a language barrier that I'm sure Google Translate wouldn't be the best thing to do.
So apparently Marco's saying that Inverto gave him access to his Steam account, which, so Marco's hacking Inverted Shadow's account. And I'm going to screenshot that.
I mean, I think we know someone who is in contact with the Inverted Shadow who can ask.
Oh yes, we can do that later on
Oh
in
wait,
stream.
I know who. I wonder if Solden is around because I think Solden is in contact with them.
Okay, go ahead and give him the if you just DM him saying if he's not busy and just give him context of what's going on. Just to say, we're just talking about his side of the story.
Okay.
And honestly,
Yeah.
class, after this, I really could care less what Marco does. Like, he can run his mouth. I already know he's a stupid scumbag, but I just laughing at his side of the story. And yes, after watching Cosmic stream about this, it's just funny.
I'm going to continue.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just going to continue because this is a line that I'm going to laugh at very deeply. I do have evidence of all of it, even the ones in 2022, but I'll explain later in this document. Again, Marco, you provided no screenshots in any of this. Any. any of this. So again, that line just makes this whole document extremely invalid because you didn't. You provided no evidence at all.
You're just
This
talking
is why. This is why this is invalid. This is why I find this whole document invalid because you provided no proof at all at any point.
Yep.
So I could turn around. If I was somebody reading this, I would screw it up into a ball and say, rubbish.
Do you want me to read
You don't provide. Yeah, no, I'm going to continue.
Go ahead.
So right now, in the present year, 2022, again, Marco, you've left out a lot of dates from 2020 and 2021. Because again, you like to leave out everything else. But let me continue. Cosmic and his friends immediately started raiding Discord servers. You raid them too.
Yep.
I even leaking my own IP address into group chats and everything. I don't believe I leaked anything of Marco's. I don't believe Ben did.
No,
I don't
have
think
not done
Caroline
so.
did.
Hang on, Flutter. I want to go ahead and address that. I've never done that. Never leaked anything of Marco. Why the fuck would I waste my time and effort that I could be using on my 2 jobs doing things in real life that need my full attention and having an actual life outside the internet? Why the fuck would I waste it on fucking leaking this dumb motherless cunt's information? Why the fuck should I?
I
Why
would
should I care?
like again. It's something that Marco seems to bring up as doxing, but again, he tried to get people to dox Cosmic. Something that he doesn't want to do, he did. Again, Marco likes to project.
Sorry that you had
Again,
to hear
more-
that. I'm sorry about that.
Also, I was gonna say too, technically, how I figured out his IP was that he leaked it himself. That was in
Oh.
part.
Oh, so that was a Marco's problem then. He stupidly leaked it out, which, Marco, that was stupid of you. You're an idiot.
Yeah, basically, Zach's in a group
so-
chat when he was I think Flutterio was in it at one point. But
Was
he
it?
was basically confronting us on, he was basically confronting us because somebody in chat decided to leak it out. Honestly, I don't know who it is that did it. Whoever did it. But he was basically, when he was confronting us on it, he was sharing the screenshot and he didn't censor anything. And he was going around claiming that that was his IP and ISP.
Oh, so
Is
he
he sending us
inadvertently
screenshots from not ASP, from Rambo Brony?
Oh, yep. Yep, that's part of it too. The other part
Yeah.
was Raymond Brony actually did show me.
Go ahead.
So basically, what you're saying is he doxed himself, so it wasn't particularly anybody who we know that doxed him. He basically doxed himself. Oh, okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Marco, you moron! You doxed yourself.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Marco. This is a thing. This is just a thing. You know, when you go on the internet, you don't link your IP, right? You don't leak your IP. Just a forward for everybody in the chat. When you're on the internet, don't leak your IP. Just don't do it. Don't leak it. It's not gonna work.
Exactly, and Marco, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. That's all I have to say. You're stupid, and I think you got your head. Your mother dropped you on your head when you were a baby, because clearly you lost some brain cells. Do you want me to read this part?
Oh no, I'm just gonna say something real quick. Marco, he didn't give you access to his Steam account. These models were available on his DeviantArt.
So again, you just caught yourself in a lie. You just contradicted yourself right now. You stupid Marco. And everybody in the chats, here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. If you catch Marco twisting his words or changing his stories again, just do the letter, just do it a laugh emoji. Or just do hashtag Marco's an idiot, LOL. And yes, I give consent to that. Make a hashtag of Marco's an idiot, LOL.
Also, Combat Python, I understand you're trying to help everybody come to a conclusion, and that's helpful. But the problem is, when a person does not want to reach a conclusion, aka what Doc doesn't want to do. We actually stuck to our side of the bargain, and Marco ran his mouth.
Exactly.
Again,
So
this is something that we broke, so there is absolutely no way that Marco can be trusted to keep his word.
I want to give context to that. So what Florio's talking about is in a group chat, and Gilded Dash can confirm this, is Marco said, and quote, I will not talk shit about you as long as you don't talk shit about me. And we all came to an agreement on that. But then months later, and I think this is on either on my part or Cosmic's part, I don't know about that, but I do know he broke his promise on that. And I did post a tweet about that. So it's kind of funny. He's a liar. And he went back on his word after we had a record of what he said he was gonna do, and and so on and so forth. So yeah, Marco cannot be trusted. So what Florio says,
He copy
go
he
ahead.
copyright. I remember he copyright struck something like probably about a couple hours later, after he said he would leave us alone.
Exactly, he did say that too, but yet he continued to
Mm-hmm.
come after us. He still went after Cosmic. He still is stalking me, as you all seen in the earlier evidence.
Wait. Rob, don't do anything stupid, please.
No, Robert, no. Hold on. No, I will not condone harassment. Whoever's in the chats demanding to see this just so you can harass, no, I will not tolerate that. And Robert, this is my warning to you. I will put you on a timeout if you do that again. Sorry. Please and thank
I
you.
am reporting this. Again, Marco, I think they're doing it just for a laugh. They aren't doing it to be genuine. They aren't doing this to do it. Do you think, honestly, that they would grab an RAF plane, which, again, the RAF to do this? It says, stop wishing death threats. I don't like Marco, but death threats aren't okay. Again, nobody's wishing death on Marco.
Well,
Again, nobody's wishing death on Marco. It's just, if somebody is in the chat who's wishing death on Marco, please do stop it because it doesn't
Yeah.
really work. The best thing that we can say for Marco is to tell Marco that he needs mental health. He needs his mental health to be reassessed. That is the best thing to do.
Exactly, but not. Where were you so that I could continue? Were you out there? So right now
Oh,
we're in the
sorry,
prison here.
sorry, I was just reading. Marco says I need to be swallowed. Your parents should have done the same since your dad forgot to put on protection. I hate to
Ooh.
I hate to say this here, Marco, but I'm not being funny, but I don't think any of our parents had protection since we were born.
Exactly, and I'm just gonna ignore that because he's trying to get a rise out of me, and I'm not giving him that satisfaction. Oh well.
But I'm just gonna see where was I? I said the cosmologist. Okay, evidence. No. Da. So Julian Smith, it's on the internet. So right now, present in the year 2022. Well, congratulations, Marco. You can actually tell me what year it is. Congratulations.
Somebody give a sarcastic clap for the dum dum.
Yeah, that was literally. I'm going to the second
Yeah,
part.
I got noise
When I
suppression on.
When I confronted them about it, they started denying, say I leaked it when I didn't do anything. Again, Marco, you leaked your own IP address. So that isn't us doing it, that's you doing something irresponsibly. If you did it by accident, then that's it. You did it by accident, but you still did it. It doesn't matter if you did it by accident, you still leaked your IP. Again, stupid. They
So I
will
want
just
to point out.
yeah.
I want to say this too. I'm in a server with Robert, and he wants to apologize to Ben. I'm sorry if my anger got the better of me.
No, you're fine, Robert. Just don't let that happen again. That's all I'm saying. Don't let it happen again. But
Because they're
anyways,
watching the stream in that server, so
no, that's fine. You're fine. You're
letting
fine.
them know not to condone to Marco's level.
Yeah,
You don't do that.
yeah, no. But
I'm
yes,
just gonna continue. They were they were legitimately pinning a full on blame on me
because it
when I
is.
tried to expose them for causing shit. Nothing. You see, this is the thing, Marco. This was not pinned on you. This was exposing you. It wasn't a pin. This was you exhibiting your behavior that came directly from you. There was no pinning. There was no faking. It was all you.
Again, it's
So
a
I
you
can't
problem.
turn around, and so I'm not going to turn around and say people causing shit when you legitimately have picked up big lumps of elephant dung and threw the elephant dung. That's not how it works.
No, it doesn't work that way. Anyways.
And then it goes to anywho, the servers who tried to raid me are okay. Let's
Oh, he
see,
made a
lots of
list.
servers, lots of servers again. Fliora's Philora's. I think I know who that person is.
Flora's house Discord server. Flora's house Discord server. That's what it's called.
They would deny it about it. Again, actually, Doc was removed from there for, I believe, causing trouble. He was removed.
Yeah, he was
Cole,
trying. Basically, I was in the server with him. He went to the admins, started saying lies to them. I wound up getting banned because what Dark Herobrine did show them that was lies. Um, yeah, it was enough for me to get banned. I told them Dark Herobrine, like what Dark Herobrine did. They decided they didn't want to put up with Dark Herobrine anymore, so then they banned him.
I want to go ahead
let's
and
see.
hold on. I want to go ahead and address Twilight real quick in the chat before we continue. Twilight, we already have given Marco opportunities to remove himself from the internet to seek psychological help, but he refuses to do so. He wishes to stay on the internet to continue with his toxic behavior. So he doesn't want to change. He's not sorry for what he did. He's only sorry because he got caught and that all his previous sins are being displayed on a silver platter. So
It's basically kind of a case where Marco could go off the internet, but Marco chooses not to. It's literally not.
exactly.
Let's see. Let's see. The next person was called Carl, Kel. I can't read it because it's a bit there. The accused called pedophilia without knowing any evidence. I forgot to screenshot it. Again, I
Evidence
don't know who this
required.
Paul Johnson is, and I'm just going to say you forgot to screenshot it. So again, this is false. So again, Marco, you have no evidence that anybody accused them of. Well done, you're stupid.
Can I address that real quick?
Rosa,
Hold on. I'm sorry, Vladimir, and I know you could whack me with a ruler later on, but I'm gonna address something. We do not, me, Cosmic, Spanish Giovanni, and Flutterio and myself will not, and a few others will not accuse people of pedophilia. If we find out if somebody has is doing pedophilia, necrophilia, extortion, we have evidence. We will have evidence to back up our claims if people ask for it. We will immediately send to them in a snap of a finger. We do not accuse people.
Also, I'm going to point out that Marco has called people pedophiles without evidence, so yeah. The next one is Rosa's Discord server. They raided her server like 4 times now. I think Caroline be able to tell me, or is Rosa the person who was being a bit inappropriate with a minor? Because I don't think I've ever dealt with Rosa.
That's
Yep.
I never dealt it with Rosa either, so I don't know what he's on about. Brandon the Brony. Oh my god, he's listing out. Oh my god, Brandon the Brony Ponies Discord server. Rainbow Thunder. Oh my god, I do not want to hear his name. Do not continue. I'm about to lose it if I see that name again.
Black Shadow's Discord server, Diane's and Darkness Parasites. Bear in mind, Brandon, Black Shadow, and Darkness Parasite are genuine pedophiles.
Mhm.
And Diane is, how can I say this?
An enabler.
Diane is an enabler who, again, has been told several times and doesn't actually take the hint.
Yeah.
And Rainbow Thunder Infinite, I forgot what with Rainbow Thunder Infinite.
Apparently, they allowed child pornography in the Discord servers, and they recently changed the rules and it's not allowed anymore. So yeah, Rainbow Thunder Knight Infinite is in a very deep shit on that, and yet he's trying to cover his tracks.
Yeah, it was. Want to know the Twister 2 on that? It was an Ashley server.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I'm gonna point out this too in Marco's little thing as well. Diane actually nuked her own server twice now, so Marco's little thing is off.
Wait.
Since
But continue, Flutter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Yes, you can whack me with this, like Rafiki from the Lion King. Go ahead. You can
No,
whack me.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to continue. And they even started raiding group chats by spam, which spam raids against Discord TOS. Again, you did the same thing in people's Discord servers, Marco. So you should be banned again.
And you did
Every
that on
time,
YouTube too.
yep. Every time they do a stream against me, they raid their stream chat,
yeah, stream chat.
What?
and they make fun of my mental health.
I want to go ahead and
Wait.
address this. I want to debunk this real quick. First of all, we make streams against you because we are calling out on your bullshit. We're showing proof of what you.
Oh, Allie's in the stream. Allie's in the stream now.
Who's Allie? Oh, the minor.
The 16-year-old white knight.
Nope,
They
sorry.
are
Because
Sorry.
I know y'all only have one screenshot. Okay,
kid.
Allie, we have more than enough screenshots. Cody has screenshots on Twitter. If you actually looked at the
Allie.
videos Ben made, Giovanni has made, Cosmic has made, screenshots from Cody himself. So
Nope, I'm not having this.
I'm
Nope,
just going to turn
goodbye.
around again. I'm
Goodbye.
just going to turn around and say, Ali, didn't. No, I'm going to turn around and say, Ali, weren't you the one who was trying to keep your nose out of it? So keep out of it, little girl.
she's going back on her word, actually. So
Yes, she is. And too bad. I don't
both
care.
of them are now, considering.
Yeah. So bye, Ali. I don't
So
care.
there we go.
Goodbye, child. I don't want a child. And goodbye, child. Bye, child. Anyways.
Okay, so Marco's also saying a Crimson Light also that white K word is racist. How the hell is calling a white knight racist?
You're an
It's like you
idiot.
saying
Oh my
that
God.
cracker's racist too.
Oh my god. That reminds me
what
of
was
Marcos Slain. No, he's saying White Knight is racist. Like, it doesn't. Like, Marco's an idiot. Let him run his mouth. And again, class, do hashtag Marco's an idiot.
Okay.
Hashtag LOL. And I give consent to that. Go ahead and have
I-
fun.
And I will also point out, Marco, people are calling your little friends
No,
white knights
hold on,
because
no,
they are under.
Hold
About
on.
to say like they are helping him, in a sense.
Yeah, it's confirmed though, and also you're going after autistic people. No, because the child is trying to defend you, and they should not be involved with you, Marco. And
Yeah,
they
she
should not
shouldn't be
friends with you.
involved at all. You should not have involved her either.
Okay, I'm going to stop
Marco.
it. I'm just going to stop straight here. Marco, Ben has autism. Caroline, do you have autism?
I do.
But here's,
Hey, Flame, do you have autism?
Nope.
Okay, so oh my goodness, by his standards, hey Marco, you're bullying autistic people. Hashtag Marco's bullying autistic people.
Yeah.
There you go.
oh my god, hang on. But no, I'm gonna address this real quick. I don't care if she has autism. I only scolded a kid because the kid was acting like a brat. You act like a brat, you be treated like a brat. Pure and fucking simple.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and just see what needs to be said because I'm being summoned. I'll be right back.
Mental lone wolf, you are all liars. How are we liars?
How are we
are
liars?
telling
We
the
have
actual.
proof.
Hold on, I think that probably might be Allie, another account of Allie's. It might be if it's her.
Ah well, either way,
Yeah, so
There.
basically, Marco's saying we don't care about his mental health. He didn't care about Gilded's mental health when she did not want to deal with Marco's bullshit. So, Marco, if you care about your own mental health, you have to stop being selfish and care about everybody else's too. So, sad.
again, Marco, again, you were bullying Robert, and as Robert said, they have autism ADHD. That makes you literally bullying somebody who has autism. Oh,
I've got more than just autism, actually. I've got autism, the hyperactivity part of ADHD, anxiety disorder, including I am also diabetic. So,
Oh, Marco, you bully. You absolute terrible, wretched bully. Oh, everybody, make sure you hashtag this because Marco is bullying people with autism and on the spectrum. Actually, he's bullying everybody on the spectrum. He is a nasty bully.
Hmm. Yeah,
How does it feel? How does it feel, Marco, to bully people on the spectrum?
yeah.
How
I'm
does
also point this out too. Hey Marco, if you're part of RTI's little group of people, you know one of RTI's little white knights, Jessica Brown, made gore of me the other day. She made actual gore of me, which was kind of over the extreme. So,
And Twilight, you do actually have a point, Marco. Wouldn't it help your mental health to get off the internet? Yes, yes, it would. This is what I have been telling Marco from the beginning to seek help mentally because obviously it's not working. It needs, again, people like Marco are like Christian. When they're on the internet and they're doing things like this, it isn't good for their mental health and for their well-being they need to come off that. But again, Marco doesn't want to seek help and they don't want to improve.
mhm.
They don't
Yeah, they
learn.
also pointed out that Queen Luna is their online quote unquote therapist, by the way. So,
I'm going to say a person who I'm going to turn around and say straight away, unless you are a qualified therapist,
hmm.
that is known as armchair therapy and can be absolutely destructive. So, well done, Marco. You are using a false therapist, you idiot. So, not only are you using a false therapist, you're using a false lawyer.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that's I'm bad class. So what's this about a false therapy? Oh yeah, he said something about online therapy, right?
He has Queen Luna as his online quote unquote therapist. In a sense, I've seen I think it was in the screenshots I sent you. The one where
Yeah,
Diane was
I think I've seen those.
talking to
Yeah.
Marco and stuff.
What part were you at?
Yeah, 'cause
Because
they're kind of
no, I'm talking. I'm sorry. I think I have seen those, but Flutteria, where were you at in the statement?
it was after the Discord servers. Okay, after the Discord servers, they raid their stream chat, leak my opinion on it again. Again, Marco, we've already stated that you leaked your own. And fun of my mental health. Again, evidence in here, you make fun of people's mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Full stop.
okay, Marco. People aren't raiding at all. Stop it, assuming that,
They're
dude.
making memes out of you. You're a walking meme, my dude. This is a you
Yeah.
problem.
Do you collect Sonitude cards?
Oh my God.
Okay, Ben, I think that was done. That part was. I finished reading it.
What part were you at?
Wait, so he's saying I leaked his home address. Technically, on the tweet, I'm gonna point this out. Technically, what it was a picture of the front of his house on Google Maps. It didn't have an address or anything on it. Technically, I should have never did that. That was way too far. But for him to say that there was an actual address on it is a lie. It's just taking the
Mhm.
actual truth and stretching it out, like making it over exaggerating it.
Yeah. Okay, so Flutteria, where did you stop at?
It was after he linked all the Discord servers and claimed that we spam when we
Okay.
stream.
Okay.
It was that part.
Flamehammer is one example who went after my family and he legit admitted to hacking, raiding, and etc. There was also people like Sunset Watcher who got exposed for sending legit CP to Cosmic and Wired Pony Griffin who was also impersonating me on YouTube just like Sunset Watcher. Flamehammer then made over like 4 or 6 YouTube channels to where he'll post trolling videos of my OC, my TF2 Sona, and my real life face, which I've took down for some of those videos because of privacy invasion. And let's not forget that every time I try to get friends to help me out, it turns out that they in fact turn those people against me. Like, let's say for example, Trained Aurora and her friend Spoodle. Trained Aurora claims she has the police monitoring her, and when I asked her to show proof, she never does. She even claims she has my IP, which I do not think that is true. Spoodle, on the other hand, became a raider and legit starts spamming my name, which I did report her so many times. Crispy Tube. Oh, so you're bringing Crispy into this. Also known as Christopher on Instagram, also became a raider, and he leaked someone's IP address just like Cosmic and Alex. I do have evidence of that, but the thing is, I'll show it if I'm asked to do. Then show it, you idiot. You don't need to be asked. You need to fucking show it. You're an idiot, Marco.
Again, Marco shows no evidence, so this again is something that I could just literally take with a peeping grain of salt.
So hold on. Dimitri is saying, and according to this Dimitri person, I live in Serbia, so I could go to the local authorities and ask the cops to look into what Marco's doing. If that's the case, Dimitri, go for it. Go for it.
If you would like to do that, then we can't stop you legally.
Nope, we cannot stop you. I'm in no control of what you guys do in my chats. Like, I have no control over you. Even Spanish Giovanni even told me this numerous times. I'm in no control of people in my chats and what they do. I'm in no control of it. So, if you want to do that, Dimitri, be my guest. More power to you. I can't stop you. Anyways, where was... Oh, yes. They start raiding group chats every time I get in one of it, which I have all of them blocked. Lord Bamasa kept calling me a P word because he wishes...
P word?
Pedophile, which you are. You are a predator. The moment you send pornography to the minor, you're a predator. I don't care if that offends you. You should have thought of that before you let a minor saw pornography, dumbass. You're a predator. Get over it. A man who likes ponies and comic field. This guy, I don't know who he is, but he is with Cosmic and his friend. Wow, he's going after people just because they're friends of me or Cosmic. Like, that's kind of fucking scummy. He recently made a video against me where he used my OC without my permission, which I striked him down for it, and he claims it's false claim. He then made a response video saying that he gives up, but then he wishes death upon me, saying, like, I hope you choke on a fishbone. That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Also, using your C without your permission. Again, Marco. Again, when things are fair use, again, you post them everywhere when it's fair use, people can laugh at it. But you're a baby and can't laugh at it, or you mentally do not know how to laugh at it, which is worrying.
Yep. And sorry that you had to hear the background noise. It's fine. I have no control over that, but no. But yeah, it's true. Like, Marco, you're an idiot. You're such an idiot. You're only copyright striking people because you're upsetting spaghetti them because they're making fun of you because you're an idiot. And you do stupid decisions online. That's a you problem. That is a you problem.
He's acting like, Keemstar himself is doing this. I don't even think Keem would want to do that. Bless his heart.
Yep. Anyways, this is legit wishing death on someone. Lord Bamasa also wished death upon me, saying, like, I hope you get crucified. Yeah, I admit this. I don't deny that. I said, end quote, and I will repeat this again, if we were not in a civilized age, I do hope you get crucified because predators like you don't deserve life. People like you deserve death. I don't care if that upsets you. I don't care if that's considered a death threat. I don't tolerate predators that allow kids seeing pornography and try to sweep their actions under the rug. And wishing to send a virus to one of my colleagues, which I have zero tolerance over, and faking suicide just to make people go after the person that you hate. That is the scummiest thing to do. And I don't care if that makes me a dick. I don't care if that makes me a douchebag. I will admit that. I do hope you get crucified. I don't care.
And also, I'm going to say this. He also says things like, I have your phone number, but I'm afraid to call you.
No, I'm not afraid. Hold on. I want to clarify that. I never said that. Don't put words in my fucking mouth, Marco. What I said was, I do have your phone number, but I chose not to do it because I have better things to do. I never said I was afraid to call you, dumbass. Don't put words in my fucking mouth. Stupid little cunt.
Which, even if he did try to call me, I would have brought it straight to the police department. Marco, you do realize that people... You do realize, Marco, that people can use, private numbers, therefore you cannot trace them.
True.
But again, who would want to do that when people have lives? I could be calling more important people right now, and you won't be a priority.
Exactly. Sorry, Fluttery, I hate to interrupt, but I want to clarify this again, and I'm going to address this to my chat. What I said in Cosmic Stream, and yes, this was in one of Cosmic Streams. What I said is, yes, I do know your phone number, but no, I don't know your number anymore. But if I wanted to call you, I would do so. But I choose not to because I have better shit to do, and I don't want to waste my time calling you because I have better shit to do. Because I have content to work on both channels, and not to mention, I have a family to think about, dumbass. So don't ever put words in my mouth. I fucking hate it when these dumbasses do that. They twist people's words to make themselves victims.
Oh. According to Super Dizzy fan, Marco said, I am sending my country to bomb you, D-U-P-T.
Oh.
Huh? Oh.
That was Aaron, not me. Dude. Yeah, I've been translating what Marco's been saying in what it was.
Marco.
Or a teen or
so
translate from
Google Translate. And yep, I'm gonna take liberty of screenshotting this on my phone. And yes, I'm reading the chats through my phone. So Marco, keep doing that. Keep running your mouth. It's just gonna give us more ammunition. Good job, Marco. You're giving us more ammunition. You little dumbass.
I didn't realize that people can actually use Google Translate. So
Y'all playing
Also,
along with me.
Mark, I'm
Both
just
Aaron
gonna-
and Sunset want you to impersonate me. My God, you're an idiot.
Also, Marco, you're talking about being crucified, but you said I could get COVID-19, which legitimately at the time Marco was telling me did not have a vaccine.
Hold on. Florio, did he not say he was gonna send a bomb to you? Because I specifically remember he said that to you.
Yes, he did. Sorry. And also, at the time, the British government bombed. How can I say this? We have how I forgot how it comes. I'm sorry. But at the time, we'd had a threat against the country. So Marco sending any kind of threat at the time, I could have sent in to the MI5 and Marco would have been investigated because that was a threat against a British citizen at a time when our level of terrorism heightened was at high. So Marco could have been arrested for threats of terrorism.
Yeah. So
He could also have been taken into custody because he threatened a key worker, aka during the pandemic I was a key worker. Marco, you could have been in jail for up to 12 months for threatening a key worker. Just so you know, just so that makes you feel a big boy. You could have been in jail for 12 months and you could have been questioned by the MI5. Good job.
Good job, dummy. Anyways, as I was saying, oh yes. Now back to Flamehammer topic. He went after my brother and my boss yet again, and he did admit that he started using my email to where he'll sign me up to random websites. And I will let Flamehammer give context to that in a second. One of being BronyTube, who's made by Rainbow Brony, aka Derby's Town. Which, at the point, I went to the police department with the actual evidence. I explained to the cops of Flamehammer and the rest are doing to me. And I'm going to continue on in a second for that because there's a continuity for that. They compared Flamehammer to a high-tech criminal because Flamehammer did admit of hacking and raiding Discord servers for no reason. Flamehammer does have many alt accounts. Like I counted 20 alt accounts in total. I would love to show it as an evidence of it. First, oh my God, fucking show it then.
Again, doesn't. Also, all I can turn around and say to this is, Marco, you say you're going to the police, but you never do. You say you're talking to an attorney, you never do. You say people know about it, but they never do.
Hold on. Dimitri says, for some insight, I was once friends with Sunset, and I contacted his family, and they sadly said Sunset's no longer among us. Oh, so Sunset committed toastopath? Oh, shit. That would explain why Sunset hasn't been popping into chats lately.
Yeah, Marco's trying to say that, a Nightlock 125, the real one, is impersonating me.
No, Marco,
Nightlock
stop on your
123.
mouth. Hold on, I want to debug that. Marco, you want to know how we can tell this is you? Your profile picture's gray, yet Sunset Watch's profile's orange. And your grammar at the beginning of the stream is you don't use caps on your first sentence word. it's all low caps. And when you get pissy and upsetty spaghetti, you went all caps mode. And you're talking in Serbia now. So why would Sunset would use that? Sunset would not be using your kind of grammar in the chats. Yes, I even looked into your chats lately. And I'm sorry to say, this is you, Sunset. So shut the... No, this is you, Marco. Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking lying. You just don't want to get... You just don't want people to see how much of a fucking hypocrite, condescending liar that you are. But continue.
That was you, Ben. You were the one who was reading it.
Oh, I'm reading the... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. First, in his Bill Knoll account, he immediately started denying it when I asked him about it. He's like, who is Bill Knoll? And I don't know who that is. P.S. He actually spam raids this on a stream like so many times. But yes, there's one example of them doing this shit. Moving on to Rebel, aka Spanish Giovanni. Oh, he's bringing up Spanish Giovanni.
Again, I'm just gonna stop. You say that there is examples among them, but you never show them. Again, you never show any evidence. So again, people will say evidence or it didn't happen.
So you're full of shit, Marco. You're running your mouth.
But yes, on to our dear Rebel.
Yes. He recently
I'm
made a
looking
TikTok-
in the
Go ahead.
I'm looking in the chat as well where it's Siberian. One of the messages I translated, apparently Marco is going around doxing where somebody works at.
Oh, hell nah. You're on timeout, Marco. I will not tolerate people trying to leak people's information. Sorry, you're on timeout. Bye-bye, Marco. You're on timeout.
If it was a hospital, I don't work at one.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, it
My
was
friend,
Guys, hold on.
it was the person he was leaking the information of Dimitri something.
Oh, shit. Apparently, Sunset got into a car accident. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a terrible way to die. I'm sorry, man. My condolences to the family, but nah, Sunset did do stupid shit. But I'm just taking that with a pinch of salt. But I could be biased here. But let me clarify something to Twilight here. Because according to Twilight, you guys don't know if he has went to... Here's the thing, though. He said he went to the cops, but Gilda Dash asked, can you prove that you went to the cops? Have you talked to the cops? Can you show proof of it? Like, oh, I don't know, take a picture of your phone like you talking to the detectives, talking to an attorney, showing a statement from his police department. He hasn't shown any proof of that. And he claimed he has an attorney, but it turns out his so-called lawyer is a lawyer for unemployment. Like, his so-called lawyer is not a district attorney or a assistant district attorney.
They don't actually specialize in the department which he wants. They actually specialize in employment and unemployment. So they wouldn't be able to actually give any information as such. And also, I'm just going to quickly turn around and say that Marco would actually be invalidating any claim because he opens his mouth and continues. Because usually a good lawyer would say to their client, don't tell the other side what I am telling you. Marco does that. No sane,
Marco's
no...
back again. This is how I know this is Marco. I went to the police 4 times and now I ended up on a therapy because of these freaks. Aww. Boo-hoo.
Again, Marco, the police will not do anything at all. You obviously haven't... Also, Marco, you haven't actually told them the truth because you forgot to tell them about your pedophilia.
Exactly.
And your stalking.
Exactly.
And your doxing.
Exactly.
And also ended up on a therapy. It's in therapy, not on therapy, by the way.
Yep.
And
This is how I know
also,
it's
don't
you.
call people... Also, don't call people freaks, Marco. Again, why do you keep using antiquated terms for people? You obviously don't understand.
This is how I know it's you, Marco. Because Sunset would not be using that kind of talk. Sorry. So don't pull the Sunset card on me. Because here's the thing, and yes, I even made sure that I could tell which is who. And sorry, Marco, this is you. you little shit. Now let's continue on. He recently made a TikTok account and he legitimately stole my own OC and used it on a video without my permission. Therefore, he oh my god, Rebel was laughing over that shit. It was funny.
Also, I'm just going to say Twilight is absolutely correct. Most police stations don't even take photos of documents, and most attorneys don't as well. Absolutely. Most police stations and most attorneys would not allow you to do that. But again, Marco is trying to say very firmly that he has done that. Marco, Twilight, what Twilight's saying here, I 100% agree with. Police and attorneys do not let you leak information.
Okay,
If they did, then your case would be thrown out of the police station and thrown out of court because you leaked information that could have been used against the other attorney's side.
Yeah,
and the attorney could in turn lose their job.
Yep, and yeah, I want to address that. Again, I'm not a legal expert, nor am I a lawyer. So that's why I was saying this stuff like that, but I did not know how that works. But we asked him what?
Ben, he's saying, oh, don't forget that drink that you drink, blue water, aka 50% alcohol, you drunken hostile son of a bitch.
Oh,
Marco.
He said that in the chat. Did he say that in the chat? Screenshot that.
Okay.
Thank you, because I'm not seeing it for some reason. Buddy, I don't drink that much. Are you that fucking stupid? And besides, I'm cutting down on the alcohol and soda. I'm mostly drinking tea.
Also, I'm just going to point out, Marco, Ben is over the age of 18 or 21.
I'm 26, going to be 27, so I'm at the legal level to drink. And if I choose to drink, I can do whatever the fuck I want, dumbass. You're not my dad. Fuck off, you little cunt.
Yeah, Ben would be able to drink legally in a bar or in his own home. Ben would be able to do that.
Yeah, but let me continue on real quick. When I confronted him about it, he said it's Dennison that did it. Either way, whoever did it, they both committed a crime. How did they commit a crime? Evidence required on that.
Wait, why did they bring Dennison into this?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Spanish Giovanni about that. Is Spanish Giovanni online?
I don't know, but ask them, did Dennison do it?
No, I'll ask him that later on. And if anybody takes the liberty of sharing this to Spanish Giovanni, please do so. But give him context of what's going on so that he doesn't come in here confused or whatnot. But oh god damn, this is fucking hilarious. But let's continue on. Also, let's not forget the last time they brought me in a call was with Queen Luna. Queen Luna is now my online therapist, and she witnessed it of what happened. So in the end, Queen Luna removed me from that group for my own good. Okay, I'm gonna state this for the record.
Again, I'm going to say something. Marco, if they don't have a license to be a therapist, then they aren't a therapist. That's called armchair therapy. Armchair therapy. And it's damaging because they aren't qualified. So, Marco, they don't have the qualifications, aka they are not a real therapist. Actually, take some money out instead of spending it on whatever bugs up your brain. Stop. In fact, I'll tell you one thing that you could do. How about you stop paying for the internet for a month and get a real therapist? Also, Queen Luna, sorry, Princess Luna, whatever you call yourself, you are not a trained therapist. Actually, what you're doing is called armchair therapy and is damaging.
Not only that,
so stop doing.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google search this real quick. I'm gonna see if that's a crime, because we're gonna Google search that real quick. That's what we're gonna do right now.
I was gonna say as well, him saying that Queen Luna removed him for his own good or whatever. The reason why Queen Luna did that was because Marco wouldn't listen and kept trying to spew out lie after lie. Queen Luna realized that and then didn't want to hear any more of it, so then they removed him.
So in other words, this is Marco. That's Marco talking a little bit of rubbish right there.
That's a wet lie, pretty much.
So Marco, you're talking rubbish. It sounds like even Queen Luna does not.
Oh, there you go. Queen Luna, I'm sorry to say this. Pretending to be any kind of health professional can result in prison time and large fines. In the case of the phony OT, if convicted, he faces a maximum penalty of 20 years in federal prison for each of the 5 counts of mail, wire fraud, and 2 years in federal prison in an aggravated identity theft charge. So basically, if this Queen Luna is pretending to be a health therapist, they could face 20 years in federal prison. So, oops. Freaking oops.
Again, armchair therapy again is dangerous. So, Marco, please stop paying for your internet and save up and buy your own. Thank you.
Oh yeah, how's that coming along with Sarah's? You being conned by Sarah and her daddy. By the way, you still have.
Seems to be very quiet.
I haven't seen.
Hey.
I think I've seen Sarah like maybe occasionally say something on Twitter, but it's like she doesn't really seem to get involved anymore.
Yep. So let me just continue on real quick. Okay. Also, let's not forget the last time they brought me in a call, it was with Queen Luna. No, I already said that.
It's on this. Oh, no, never mind.
And I thank her for it. She did an amazing job because she knows that my mental health almost got into its breaking. No, that's not what Flamehammer is saying. That's a funny story. You're You're lying, Marco. You're lying. Because according to Flamehammer, Queen Luna removed you because you were twisting words and they were getting sick of it. Let's not forget that every time they bring me in, Cosmic is like, let me do a quick recap of what Dark did. Dark Pedobrine is an F-word. He stole elements of insanity models from Inverted Shadow, and he sent an NSFW to Minor. Because you did. Because you are. And you did send an NSFW to a Minor. Every time he does this fucking recap, I get really pissed off about it. Boo-hoo! Too bad.
Oh, really?
Too fucking bad.
I forgot. Oh, yeah, I forgot that, you should always tell the truth.
The truth will set you free, and you don't like the truth being shot in your face. That's why you get upset at Spaghetti. You don't want people to know you're a scumbag. Or a fucking disgraceful human being. Every time he does this fucking No. Because I have always explained that Inverted Shadow gave me full on permit. No, he didn't. To use the models.
No. I'm going to turn around and say it again. Marco, you were allowed to use the old elements of Insanity models. You weren't allowed to use the new ones, but someone leaked them to you from DeviantArt, not Steam. You complete moron. Get your facts straight. He doesn't want anything to do with you. In fact, I would turn around and say that he doesn't like you. He doesn't want to be near you. And you're pathetic.
Because I've always explained that the inverted... No, I already did that. Cosmic is like, it doesn't matter if he did or not, you stole it, which that's true. It doesn't matter, you stole it. I then, of course, say that I did not steal... Yeah, this is his grammar, it sucks. I did not steal it because I remember as clear as day from here to all the way back with the elements of Insanity models were still up for the downloads. I was the very last person to ever download them, and that's when the entire thing happened in the first place. I wonder why. And then they started bringing up... Go ahead.
Ben, I just have something to say. By the way, Marco, you're claiming the elements of insanity. That means you are stealing the Inverted Shadow's work. Just thought you'd know that he could copyright claim you for that. Just thought I'd let you know. Because you're claiming his elements of insanity being yours, that means that they can happily claim copyright against you and they would win. You better start you better start collecting your Serbian dollars or whatever currency you use, because that's a big lawsuit waiting to happen. And also, Marco, just by turning something green doesn't make it original. It's like literally it's Sonichu. Your character is Sonichu, except that you don't wear it as a pendant.
Exactly. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna continue on. Then they start bringing up the pedophilia bullcrap and etc., which when I tried myself to expose them of who they are, like them leaking my IP address, going after my real life family and etc. Oh my god, he's on to the IP address and going after his family bullshit again. They did not. They did
I
try to
don't
bring.
care about his family.
I don't give a damn about your fucking family. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, Marco. Your mother has failed to raise you, and if you didn't have a dad in your life, I'm sorry, because you clearly needed fucking father guidance to fucking smack some fucking sense into you. Because if my stepdad saw the shit if I did the same shit that you did, my dad would not only bitch slap me, but he will even tell me, you ever do this shit again, I'll bury your bodies, and they will never find it. They'll never find it.
I will find it because I have tasty chicken wings inherited in there. Okay, if when Ben dies, whoever wants the chicken wings, you can have them. Take the legs. Nom nom nom.
Oh my god.
They're
Anyways,
coated in finest barbecue sauce.
they did try to bring the inverted shadow into this because Flamehammer himself is in Shadow's own Discord server. Some of the people did try to warn Shadow about Flamehammer because Flamehammer did try to raid his server at some point. I even tried reaching out to Shadow by sending him emails on gmail.com, but he never responds to any of them, which I get worried about it. I then waited and waited for it. Because he doesn't want to talk to you, you stupid motherless fuck. And Flamehammer, give context to what Marco's talking about.
Basically, so I am Inverted Shadow server. I don't really talk in that server much, and he thinks that I was gonna try to raid it, and I don't even wish to.
Do you know the reason why he's upset, Flame, is because you're in there and he isn't?
Aww.
That's probably part of it.
Hold on. Is he the... Why won't Senpai notice me? Notice me, Inverted Shadow Senpai. Notice me. Love me.
Again, are you sure you're not... Is he sure he's not gay for the Inverted Shadow?
Gay.
I understand, Marco, if you're gay for him, that's completely fine, but just come out and say it. There's no reason to be ashamed.
Yeah, man, come on. Like, are you afraid to come out as gay? Bro, come on. Come on.
Well, then.
But nah, let's continue on. Also, CrispyTube saying he is Crispy Hansen. He is not, because his real name is Christopher, which was shown in his Instagram. Yet he's trying to be the next Chris Hansen, who legit got arrested for a stolen property like $500 and etc. Oh... Evidence required of Crispy... Hold on. I want evidence required of CrispyTube getting arrested for that. I want evidence of that. And better yet...
No, Chris Hansen.
Oh.
No, Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen. Again, Marco, it's called parody. It's supposed to be ha ha laugh laugh.
Yeah, for comedic
parody, Marco.
Effect. Do you not know the definition of a parody, Marco? Because you clearly don't. Anyways, this document is only a small example of what they're trying to do to me and many people. They do have people in their stream chats that support them and who make fun of my family, threatening my family, and etc. No, they make fun of your stupidity. That's the fact. They're just making fun of your fucking stupidity. And you make yourself look like a damn fool in the stream chats and people are laughing at you for it. That's a you problem. Even in the comment sections about it too, it's insane. Oh, I wonder why it's insane. Hope this document is well good enough, and to whoever comes across these people like Cosmic Flame, Caroline, Spanish Giovanni, and etc., please make sure to block them and report them, and also ban them from every single Discord server that they're in. Not to mention that they also have hackers on their side. The hacker's name is Chaddock Gaming. He is known to leak people's private information via hacking. He also makes fun of dead people and animals. One of his hacker friends is a known Dead Dog Gaming, who is also a hacker. Chaddock Gaming is also known GT for short. He is one responsible for raiding Brandon the Brony Ponies Discord server. He even admitted it into his own Twitter. Buzzy Trumbo was one of Brandon's friends, but Buzzy in fact made fun of my mental health and he became a raider too. So yeah, hoping this document shows everything of what these people are doing to me and other individuals that I mentioned here previously. Please stay safe, everyone, and I do hope you all watch out for these people. And that's it. That is the asinine side of the story of his. What is
Again,
Go ahead.
I'm going to turn around and swiftly say, if I was given that document, I would turn around, screw it up, put it in the bin, and say, you have provided me no evidence and proof. You are very slack on the dates. I wouldn't give this to my dog to read, and my dog can't read. It would be near impossible for me to take this document seriously. Again, you say you have evidence, but you provide none. Oh, but I forgot, Ben. He's happy to go on such as Daily Motion.
Oh yeah, that's right. He makes it on Daily Motions and now shows proof of the videos that he makes, talking bad talking people. So yeah, you're full of shit, Marco. How are people gonna take you seriously if you don't provide evidence?
Again, it's again substantial things he doesn't give any evidence, any credence to. Again, Marco, learn to read. Learn, and also learn to count. Because as far as I'm aware, you saying, oh, nothing happened in 2020, a lot happened in 2020.
Hold up.
They weren't pedophile related, but they were you being questionable,
Exactly.
including telling me to catch COVID. So again, Marco, you conveniently left out. You've only literally taken the dates that you can find and that you think are important. Again, Marco, this is lacking. This is. If I was to tell my 6-year-old niece, hey, give me some evidence, she would be able to tell this in a lot better sentence structure and evidence-wise than you could. And she's 6.
Hang on, I'm gonna address something to Marco. I cannot get better if you people are gonna continue to make streams again. The reason why I'm streaming it against, the reason why I'm streaming this so-called side of the story of yours is because you mentioned my name. And I even told Coswick, since my name's being mentioned, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this. And so far, you're full of shit. You're not providing any evidence of said claims, and I already debunked some of your statements here and there, and Flutterio did the same as well as Flamehammer and Caroline Cat. So I'm sorry, this statement here, you're just trying to paste yourself as a victim. I'm not that dumb, Marco. I'm 27. I'm gonna be 27 soon. So I'm not that stupid. What you're trying to do in this so-called side of the story, you're trying to paste yourself as an innocent victim that, oh, woe is me, everybody's after me because I'm a good guy and everybody doesn't want to hear me out. No, man, you're not a saint, man. You're a fucking lying, manipulative, scumbag, predator, which, again, I hope you rot in jail.
I'm just going to turn around and say something that Turbo the Game Guy said. Marco, and you dragged me into your drama and harassed me for days straight, so I don't want to hear it. Again, Marco, these are the people who you are literally forcing their back. They want to block you because you do this. Is this not meant? Is this not ringing any bells? Is this not telling you? Is this not sinking into your brain? Do I really have to tell you, Marco, how to act? You are over 18. I shouldn't have to be telling someone who is over 18. Oh, and by the way, call me Lucy all you want. Call me Lucy. Lucy this, Lucy that. Because I know you call me Lucy.
Exactly. And here's the thing. I love how Turbo, the game guy, is calling you out, saying, and you dragged me into your drama and harassed me for days straight, so I don't want to hear it.
Again, I just said I said that, and then Turbo said, Marco, I unfriended you because the evidence that was presented to me, you sent people after me.
Oh, so the truth is coming out. Oh, the truth is coming out. I love this. Turbo, can you?
So basically, Turbo, if it's possible, would you be able to contact Ben on his Discord account, because
my Twitter's been locked,
because honestly, this is interesting.
This is interesting.
Yeah, I've done it on the Twitter.
Oh!
Died.
Hold on, real quick. So Caroline Cat took the liberty of sending the screenshots of Queen Luna, and let's read. Do you mind showing me screenshots or pictures of your papers that you have that make you an online therapist? Marco's in Ben's stream chat right now. Queen Luna said, and quote, well, I'm not certified. I just offer friendly advice. That's the honest truth. So Queen Luna is not a certified therapist.
We're not even a therapist at all. It's just...
That's called armchair therapy. It's to anybody out there that wants to know what this is called, it's called armchair therapy, because it's like a child, like sitting a child down and saying, oh, it's okay, you feel bad today, but you feel better and you give them advice and talk to them. That's
on.
called armchair therapy, and it can be very, very, very dangerous.
Hold on. How is
If people,
I'm sorry to interrupt, Flutter. Marco, how the hell is Ali the brat a victim? Because
Ali,
I'm calling around on her bullshit and Spanish Giovanni's laughing at her stupidity for defending you?
I wouldn't say that she's a victim. I would say that she put herself into a situation
That she should not have put
that,
herself into.
and also, by the way, Marco, you know when you talk about Ali's subs, have you been buying likes and subs for her? Have
Oh,
you
that's
been
scummy.
buying likes and subs? Have you been buying likes and subs? Because can I say something? Someone's sub count doesn't just jump up like that. You're not Lily. She's not Lily Jean, by the way. She ain't Lily Jean. Marco, have you been buying subs for this girl who needs mental health, who threatened to kill herself? Have you been doing that, Marco?
Shame on you, dude. Shame on you. So, Turbo, I'm going to give you my Discord banner so that I'll add you into this group chat. So, there's my Discord banner in the chat if you want to add me, Turbo. Just let me know if you added me and I will gladly add you back. But no, now, class, as you guys can see in that screenshot not too long ago, which I will show again, I'm going to show again that the statement of him saying that Queen Luna is a online therapist, this right here is proof she's not a certified therapist. So, again, Marco, you just lied. Like, I love this. Calling you out on your bullshit. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh, Small Wayne is saying, and quote, okay, no, on Twitter. Ollie had a mental breakdown because of you, Marco. You sent these people after her, and you sent people after all of your white knights, too. Oh, so that's what Small Wayne is saying.
Yeah, basically how Ellie's getting involved is Dark Hero. I know this because at one point I was one of his former white knights before the pedophile stuff. But basically what he does is he goes to people and say, hey, this person's doing this, he shows like what people are doing. Then he tells people, hey, I want you to document this, or I want you to do this to this person, or I want you to report this person.
And yes, Psycho Shot, that is my Discord banner. Yes, that's my Discord tag.
Also, I know who the corridors is. I know who they are.
Who?
I know who you are.
Who? Who is it? Is it someone I know?
It's someone who is a goblin. If it's the right person, they're a goblin.
That is Dennis and the Milky Goblin.
Hello, Goblin. How's it going, Goblin boy? Have you been hanging around with the Hobgoblin and Greek Goblin lately? I'm kind of jealous. I mostly like Hobgoblin more. I like Hobgoblin more than Greek Goblin. Is that wrong for me to say?
To be honest, I'm just thinking of like there's a drink called Hobgoblin in Britain. Never tried it.
Okay, that's just creepy. Now apparently my family is here and they're all staring at me at my window. Okay? But no, like, this is funny though. Like, I just love this. Like, Marco, I don't know why you're saying you've seen an online therapist when clearly evidence has shown that this Queen Luna person is not a certified one, so you're full of shit. And I find it funny that you're allowing kids to fight your own battles. You're a fucking grown-ass man. Start acting like it. Come on, man. Don't let kids fight your battles, man. That's scummy. That's scummy, man. Like, tell me I'm not wrong here. Like, that's pretty scummy of him to do. Hello?
Yeah.
Robert, Ben, can I friend you? Okay.
Be friends. Be nice. Be the nice Griffin.
Alright. I'll be a nice toucan Sam. Yes, Robert, you can. Just Be sure to let me know what's your Discord banner so that when I see pending friend requests, I know who is who. But no, like class. So there you go, class. There's the his on his side of the story statement, and honestly, I'm not buying it, and I know he's full of it, and he's twisting words here and there. Like I just love it. Like he's pasting
Do you know
himself a victim.
Do you know what do you know every time that I just look at this document, I just go, yep, this is so many so many seconds of reading that I could be using to read Great Expectations.
I could be
Oh,
reading
you
Lord of the
know.
Rings. I could be reading the Lord of the Rings. I rather prefer reading Lord of the Rings over this shit.
Oh,
Yes,
Ben, really, really good book, Les
no,
Miserables.
what's that?
Les Miserables.
Is that
Have
done by?
you read it?
Is it written by J.R.R. Tolkien? Oh my god, I hope I said his name right. I keep screwing up his name.
Ben, Les Miserables. It's a play.
Oh, I have not seen that yet. I'm gonna read it though. I've heard of it, but I haven't got a chance to look into it.
How dare you?
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm an uncultured swine, but I will look into it. I was told it's good. I was like, okay, I'll take a look at it.
I'm just gonna turn around and tell you it's like 1,000 or so pages, and at some points they talk about just random on topics. Like one time they talked about astrology, and I'm like, what the hell are they talking about astrology for when it's absolutely nothing to do with this?
Oh,
I'm
hold up.
just
Sorry, Fluttery, I'm sorry to interrupt. So Smallwing says, and quote, I ain't do shit to Ali at all. It's funny how she blocked me because I showed up and tried to state my side of the shit that happened in the group chat that happened back in September and November-ish. Really makes you think. Okay, so I got 2 friend requests, so let me just censor this real quick so I can look into that. Okay, Golden Emperor. Who is Golden Emperor? I do not know you. Oh wait, I think that's Robert. I think that's the Robert guy.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know. I'm just eternally laughing over this shit. It's just funny. Like, I just love it. Like, he's trying so hard. Like, Marco's desperately tried so hard to paste himself a victim. And, oh, he went silent now. Aw, what's wrong, Marco? What's wrong? You got busted? The fact that Queen Luna admitted that she's not a certified online therapist, you went silent?
Part of it,
Oh,
too, usually when he goes silent, is because he's talking to other people to try to defend him. I'm gonna drop a big hint. One of the people that you're talking to is me on an alt account.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
I'm not
Ooh.
gonna say which one because that's how I'm seeing your tweets.
Oh. Oh, and I find it funny. I love this, Marco. I love it how you say that people like, me and Cosmic and everybody else is stalking and harassing, but yet you stalk my Twitter. You got my Twitter locked for a week because I posted the truth that your mother is a cunt, and no wonder where you get your cunt attitude from. Because the apple doesn't fall from the tree.
Well, that's true. The apple doesn't fall from the tree, and in Marco's case, it was rotten the moment it fell.
Okay, Psycho Shy, did you make sure you didn't... You need to just make a cap B that just spell it right. Then do hashtag, what was shown earlier. You don't space and don't do nothing. Nathan, if you want to stream next about just to speak your 2 cents about the statement, more power to you. But I'm honestly just talking about Dark Hero Brian is because I just wanted to laugh of him saying shit about me. And other shit too. It's just funny though. But I think Cosmic did a better job in his own stream. That's just my statement. But all in all, I don't buy it. And Marco, you could go ahead and try to copyright claim this video, but it's not gonna work because, oh wait, what is this YouTube? What is it on? What is it protected by? Creative Commons Attribution, which means You cannot file a copyright strike on this video, dumbass.
It basically means that Marco could be in trouble if he does.
Exactly. Exactly. So go ahead and try. I freaking dare you. I triple dog dare you, you stupid little cunt. Because let's see if it'll bite you in the ass later on. It's so beautiful.
Oh yeah. Combat Python 41 is currently talking with Marco.
Oh, really? So Combat Python. Why do you want to talk to Marco? Like, are you trying?
I'm just laughing because Super Disney fan said, Marco, if your mom doesn't have an attitude, can I date her?
Oh, Super Disney fan, no, don't do that, no, dude, no. Oh God, I'm gonna gouge my eyes out for reading that. Ew.
No. Oh, hell no. Who knows where that she's been?
Alright, I think I'm pretty much... Okay, sorry. I think I've spoken long enough, and I think the stream has come to a conclusion, and let's all say our final thoughts of Marco before we end the stream, so I'll let the ladies here first, and then us gentlemen will go next.
Does Caroline want to go first?
Again, Marco, using, again, fair use, man. I don't care. You're just upset because I made a meme out of your OC. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, dude. I made you cry. Who cares? What?
Back of your neck's all red. Yeah.
Mom, it's because I've been smacking my neck.
Why the fuck are you slapping?
Because I do that! Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so sorry, class. You had to hear my mother in the stream. I'm sorry you had to hear that. She was just concerned with my neck. That's all, because I did smack my neck at one point reading some segments of the statement. I was so oh my god. I'm sorry. Anyways, Queen Luna.
Oh yeah, Queen Luna is talking in the chats, by the way.
Let me read.
This is the same Queen Luna who Marco claims I'm his online therapist, and I'll be blunt, I'm not certified as a therapist. I'm just offering friendly advice.
Christiana.
Okay, so
hold on, Christiana, my thumbnail, I made Marco's Pony OC cry and whimper saying I'm a victim, and me saying you're full of shit in an unamused face. It doesn't matter, it's for fair use and parody comedic effect, so sorry Marco, I don't care. Once you post your stuff online, it negates the term, oh, you know, it's private, you do not have my permission. You're an idiot. You're a stupid idiot.
Marco is saying, at Queen Luna, friendly advice are good though, but yeah, you did help me out to stay far, far away from these freaks, because you know I cannot handle them.
Who's Spectacle? Hold on. Who is Spectacle? I want to address it in the chat. Who is Spectacle in Discord?
That's Psycho Shy's new account.
Okay, then I'll add that.
Okay, so look, he is sending me screenshot of the stream, trying to get evidence, but this is hard. Why would he send screenshots of this stream?
Why? Why would he?
Yeah, why?
This is Marco. Marco has done something like that numerous times. He sends irrelevant screenshots that has nothing to do with the topic he says. He has a habit of doing that.
I can tell you exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to manipulate them into thinking one thing, because that's what he does. Whenever he goes silent like that, like what I notice in a pattern, it's because he's usually trying to manipulate somebody into going after, like basically going after whoever he wants. Exactly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Yeah. But nah, well, I'll let Marco do it. Like, let Marco run his mouth and combat. And here's the thing, Combat Python, if you want to believe Marco, that's on you. But if you want to have pure evidence and full context of his previous behavior, check out Cosmic's videos about Marco. Check out some of my streams that were not taken down by Marco. And feel free to put your 2 cents in the comment sections of those videos. Or if you like, my Discord's open, and I can't speak for Flutterio and Cosmic either, but they'll be happy to DM you on Discord to give you full context of Marco's previous behaviors. And take what you like. But hang on, what did you recently said, Smallwing? Let me look forward and read real fast. I did see what you said, Smallwing. I actually said that about Ali. Oh yeah, now I got it. Previously, he said no on Twitter. Ali made a mental breakdown because of you, Marco. You send these people after her. Oh no, I already did that one. Oh, here we go. I ain't do shit to Ali at all. It's funny how she blocked me because... oh no, I already read that too. Jesus. Smallwing, I already read some of your posts here on the chats, but nah. Basically, I'll let the ladies speak their final thoughts on Marco, and I'm gonna end the stream. And yes, I am not gonna talk about Marco anymore. And if he keeps running his mouth and if he tries to twist words around, I'll happily get involved.
Yeah.
And I'm staying this record. And if this stream does get taken down, let this be for record class. He is willing to silence me. And the fact that we just caught him in lies in his statements, particularly with Queen Luna saying she's not a certified therapist, it shows he's full of shit. So, I'm going to archive this once this is completed. So, good luck of trying to get rid of the stream, Marco. Good luck.
Oh yeah, Combat Python 41 is saying he's trying to show me the evidence. I'm not on his side. He has dug a hole he cannot get out of.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And it's true. He cannot get himself out of this coffin that he dug himself into. No.
Let me also point out something.
That's fine. Sorry, I'll let you express this. That's fine, Queen Luna. If you have stuff to do, go ahead. Go ahead. Take care of things that need to be taken care of. Have a good one. Thank you for clarifying.
I will say, let me just also point this out. Marco, Spanish Giovanni stopped talking about you. Not everybody. And has every right. Cosmic has every right. If they feel the need to stop, they can. Do not condone Spanish Giovanni only the one that stopped because he got sick and tired of all of this bullshit that you've been causing. I do not blame him. And if Ben wants to stop, that's on him too. Because you're an old topic now, just like a lot of other people are past topics. So if they want to stop, they could stop.
To be honest, the only time that I've never actually mentioned, I don't make streams because I don't have it. So I'm just gonna turn around and say, Marco, when have I ever done anything to you? You've done plenty to me, but I have done nothing to you. Just want to point this out to you as well. You doxed me. You call me by my full name in a chat.
I know. You should do 5.
But I still do that though.
2.4 is slower.
I know, but it's just how that I don't know. Real quick, 1 second.
All right, Ben.
But no, Marco, you doxed me. So thank you for doxing me in a chat. Thanks a lot, Marco.
And I will also point out, Marco, I made a joke, a simple joke as to how, why I said you resemble this green poop emoji donut that they have at the Pink Donuts. It's a Pink Donuts place. It's because you are still friends with Parasite, Dr. Parasite. That's why. You both are pieces of shit. Oh.
Oh my goodness. But anyways, but what were you guys trying to say about the final statements on the whole
I'm
Marco
gonna
situation.
turn around. I'm gonna turn around and say, Marco doxed me, by the way. So,
Oh, he did he?
yes, he did. He gave
Marco,
my
you're in
full
deep
name.
trouble. You're in deep trouble.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
he's
Yeah.
I know for sure he doxed out. Well, I mean, it's technically sort of public because I do kind of publicly acknowledge like the state where I live in the United States. But he has in the past told people this. Me being one of them that he told me on an alt.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That does
And I
make
was
sense.
pointing out that one joke that I made about him being that green poop emoji from that pink donut shop, in a sense, is he's still friends with Darkness Parasite. So I was just joking around in a sense. He took it as something completely different.
That makes sense.
But so, yeah, thanks for calling me by my true name. It was funny.
You're an idiot, Marco. And I. Alright. And what about you, Colin Cat? Have you finished your last. Wait, is Flutterio finished her statement or not?
No, I'm not done. By the way, Marco, if I can call you Marco Naransic, you can call me by my full name. I can call you Marco Naransic as much as I want.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm allowed to call him
It's
Marco.
funny.
And you already heard my government name just a second ago. And yes, I have publicly stated my first government name in some of my videos. That's the only name you'll get. That's the only one name you'll get out of my government name is my first name. Suck it, bitch.
Oh God. Solar Moon Eclipse, not the second, dude. Goddamn.
No, Solar Moon, no.
Is it?
Stop, Solar Moon, stop. This is a serious topic. A time to be funny, but it's also a time to be serious. That's an ancient proverb I agree on. Is a time to be silly, a time to be serious. This is a time to be serious.
Yeah. Just the one little thing I want to say too. Also, Marco, if you're friends with Anthony Atkins, have fun with that. Have fun with all his bullshit too. Have that saying that you don't want your mental health ruined or etc. He's gonna start shit too. So rigmarole of
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy as
Is
well.
is it me or does just Marco just hang around with scumbags?
That's a
He
habit of
does.
his. It's a habit of his. Like, birds of a
You
feather
know,
flock together. That's a saying that I hear numerous times. Birds of a feather should flock together. And he flocks with the people that act like him, that behave like him. It's pure and simple.
Yeah. And I will also point out that RTI, this is what Galaxy Pop told me, he's calling me a pedophile. And if he only
oh,
knew one of his little
No.
white knights
Hold on,
was
super discipline.
doing.
No, Rio was joking around. Flutterio was joking around. Lucy is not her name. She was joking around.
That's not.
It's not Flutterio's name.
So basically,
it's my
um,
the name that I chose for myself is literally not the name. Lucy Alice is not my real name. My name isn't really Lucy Alice. Just for reference, my name is not Lucy Alice. Just question that. No, my name isn't Lucy Alice.
Go ahead, Caroline. Go ahead and finish your statement, and then I'll let Flame
all
Hammer say
right.
that, and I'll
So
say mine.
basically, I even wrote to Anthony's one video that he made on like this one group chat that he had going that his friends was recording Vulpix. I was letting him know that. Let me actually try to find it real quick because his one of his little friends, aka Jessica Brown, she basically made gore art.
Oh God, no! I don't want to see that. No, I
Yeah.
don't want my stream to
I'm
see
not.
that.
I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it. I'm not gonna
Okay,
be showing it.
sorry.
I'm
Thank
just
you. I was just gonna say, yeah, no, I don't want my,
offended.
I don't want to scar my poor stream. Thank you.
So basically, let me read out what I wrote to Anthony. Anthony, I am not a pedophile. I can report you for the same exact reason, by the way. You don't ever look at angles when it's subby stuff from Instagram. It doesn't help anyway. Stop bringing up my name and keep it out of your mouth or talking behind my back. You are harassing me constantly by doing this, so stop. Also, I do have a life and have not called you a pedo either. You have assumed, like always. Another thing, your little friend Jessica Brown made gore of me if you're actually seeing this, Anthony. That's what it basically said. He has not answered.
Word of advice to Psycho Shy: make sure that you have a fully charged AA or AAA battery for your mouse. It just depends on your mouse size. If it's super small, it's a AAA. If it's a big mouse like mine, it goes for one AA. So make sure your battery's fully charged. And don't use your mouse more often. Use the touchpad of your laptop. But now continue on, Caroline.
Yeah, it's just and after that one day, Boltstorm, who was you Natasha, left because I also I first met him, he started talking shit about Natasha, aka she also goes by Dragon Gamer. He started talking shit about her old self, which was not okay. They both actually helped me get away from RTI before, I was on his side or manipulated me completely. Nathan was there too, mind you. But just to this day, I'm grateful to both of them for helping me,
Yeah, and
not me, that stupid believing RTI and shit. It's like
no, that's understandable.
the people who are in his, yeah. Sorry.
No, I was
Cut you off.
No, I was gonna say I understand where you're coming from. Like they helped you out through a difficult situation, and yeah, granted, the RTI before the information of what RTI has been doing came to light, you were still thankful to him and other people helping you out through that shit, which that's understandable. Like we can't shame you for that, Caroline. Like I don't know who's been doing that, but that's not okay.
And I will also point out that the CP he supposedly said I'm sending is actually subby stuff from Instagram that I found. And Sally Bell and another one of his white knights, Logan Tucker, knew it was subby stuff. They were fine with it. So if they're believing RTI, they're not even trying to understand or try to be honest with him if they know. In a sense.
Yeah. Okay, what about you, Flamehammer? I'll let you say when you need it. Oh, and Combat Python added me. Oh boy, here we go.
Who did?
Combat Python has added me. I don't know if Combat Python wants to have a chat. We could, like, as soon as the stream ends, we can have a private call if you want. But I'll let Flamehammer say his final piece, and I'll say my final piece with the whole Marco situation. Because yes, I'm literally just gonna, not talk about you anymore, Marco. Like, I haven't even talked to you in about months, to my knowledge. Am I correct, guys? Like, to my knowledge, I haven't even covered you in, like, months. Yeah, I even talked about you because you decided to spy on my Twitter and calling you out on some bullshit asinine claims you said on Twitter. That was only one time I...
Here's a word we could use. He's obsessed with us.
Oh, I think he's obsessed
He's
with
obsessed.
me. Yeah, but the fact that he's stalking me, I think he's more obsessed with me, though.
He's also stalking me and getting Twitter stuff from me that one time. He's getting it from somebody on his end.
Yeah.
He has another alt that we don't even know about.
Yeah, we don't know about that either. But Flamehammer, what are your final thoughts with the Marco situation?
Okay, I was also gonna add to the RTI situation as well.
Okay.
So yeah, so the funny thing is too, well, not really funny thing. So RTI actually screenshot what he claimed. So like it wasn't actually CP, but he screenshot it under the assumption it was. saved it to his computer as quote-unquote evidence, and put it to Google Drive. How I know this is because the Google Drive link was actually linked to me to the Google Drive it was stored on.
Hmm.
So why? I mean, it's rather disgusting that he goes around claiming that Caroline sent CP, but then, without any second guessing, without batting an eye, is willing to save it to his computer, and it makes me wonder what else. It's like, what else is he saving? If he is that like a behavior he's normally doing? Yeah. Also, on the Marco situation, Dark Herobrine, I would quit trolling you if you quit giving me a reaction to it. I keep trolling you because you keep giving me a reaction.
Hmm. So does Allie. So.
Yep. And the private thing, privating your Twitter, that's not. I can still see what you're saying.
Oh, what is he saying?
Oh, there's quite a bit I've already shared on my Twitter, but let me see.
Well, I'm trying not to laugh maniacally because it's just kind of.
Figure out how to connect yourself to the Wi-Fi or
Yeah.
not?
I think one of the last things he was saying was to report a channel called Dark Hair Brian Memes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I've heard. Yeah, he has been doing that lately with that channel. It was still funny though.
Yeah.
But no, like.
Well, yeah, that's why I keep... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead, man. I was just clearing my throat.
I'm sorry. I actually forgot what I was gonna say.
No, it's fine. Anybody else want to say their final say with Marco before I say the final piece before I end the stream?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, go ahead, cinnamon
I do
roll.
actually.
Oh, go ahead, cinnamon roll. Go ahead.
Oh, Marco, can I just say something to you? The less time you spend on the internet, the better it is. And get a real counselor, get real mental health professionals in because you're not doing yourself any favors. Just gonna tell you that. And you know something, Marco, if I was in Serbia, you would be in a mental hospital right now because I would be reporting you and making sure that for every single day you're in there, you'll get no internet privileges, which is what you need. So just think about that, Marco. Think about that. And you can't turn around and then cry to people. Do you want to turn out like Christian? And I know I keep bringing Christian up, but this is what Marco's looking like right now. You want to keep carrying on, you'll be the next Christian. And I'm not going to be the one who saves you from Isabel Janky. I'm not going to do that. So your choice. You seek help or you get off the internet. Your choice.
Yep.
And that's my final say. Get help.
Exactly. That's something I agree with Flodorio. You get help, Marco. And here's my final say to you, buddy. And I'm gonna say this again. You could say what you could play the denial card. You could play the victim all you want. But everybody already knows at this point that you're a liar, you're a manipulator, you're a sick predator, you're a disgraceful human being, and again, if we weren't in a civilized age, I do hope you do get crucified, but since we are in a civilized age, I just hope you're sent to prison and seek psychological help. I really do want you off the internet. I don't want you near any online platforms that has kids in it. And I find it sad that a man like you needs kids to fight your own battles. It's kind of sad. You're in your 20s, Marco. Start acting like it. And another thing, too, is you could say that, oh, we're the bad guys. We are making you look bad, but yet you do it yourself. There's proof that you've been doing it yourself. You chose to be a fucking moron. You chose to stalk and harass people. You chose to leak your own IP address, and you chose to post your own face in a public domain. And I don't care if you keep saying it's private, you have no right to use it without my consent. Motherfucker, no. Once you post your face on public domain, the term privacy is fucking negated. I don't care what you say, that's a given fact. And good luck with you trying to copyright strike this video, because I would love to see you try. Because the thing is, I took the liberty, as I shown in stream earlier, I put it on a certain saying that if you try, it's gonna fucking bite you in the ass. So good luck with that, Marco. But I will take the liberty of archiving this stream and I'll upload it to BitChute. So good luck with that, buddy. So with that said, class, thank you all for coming. And Marco, get fucked. And if you do keep stalking my Twitters, and if you get my Twitter locked again, that shows you are a coward. And I'm going to say this again, as I said on Twitter. I can see where you get your cunt attitude from, because you get it from your fat mom. Apple doesn't fall from the tree. Huh? And let me clarify to my class, I don't fat shame people, but his mother is horrendous. Oh my god. Like, please tell me I'm wrong. Please, class, tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you're wrong.
I'm wrong?
He's playing VR chat right now.
Oh, wait, Flutterer, did you say I'm wrong?
What was the question again?
Does Marco's mother look horrendously terrible? Oh my god, you want to gouge your eyes out?
The way she acts is pretty much what I would call a Carol.
Yep. Pretty much. I think Flutterio says it better. And I'm sorry that you have a mother like that. Clearly you need a better mom to raise you properly. Because if you were my brother, my parents would fucking discipline you better. That's a given fact. I mean, Jesus Christ. So, thank you all for coming into the stream. And be sure to share this around, class. And I'm going to stay for record because, unfortunately, yesterday I didn't get a chance to edit a YTP video for